I remember.
You're not the first one to call themselves the one girl in Trop. It's usually... I'm actually surprised that you guys have more than one girl in Trop at any one time. That was like an impressive milestone.
Yeah, it was crazy this year.
I
We had
don't
like
call
5.
myself the one girl in trouble. That's what Alex called me. And yeah, no, there's like 4 of us, including Molly. There's 4 of us. I have a picture of my phone of all of us wearing the foul play shirts.
That's
So-
bananas. That's more than all the girls that I think were in the Trop during my time there.
I mean, it was just like you're only allowed to have one at a time, and then
It was a quota system.
Mm.
I mean, outside like Irma, who else?
Irma, Laura, who was before your time.
Yeah.
And then there was Hillary.
All of these people are before my
All
time,
right,
except for
Hillary.
Hillary. I've heard the Hillary legacy.
Heard of the Hillary. Who else? There were a couple of girls that like started the show but didn't stick around. And then of course Rainbows.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, technically there
actually
were
had
5
one
if you're
before
including
today.
Angie in that mix.
She's a groupie. If we're counting groupies, then we've had more. We've always had that like satellite group of people that like come to all the shows. They're like either romantically involved with someone or they're just like super best friends. So like they're kind of like almost honorary members. They're like we've always had like that ring.
Because like Angie's come to meetings, so I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
That's usually a lot of times we recruit that way.
Did I miss something?
What happened?
What
I
happened?
said, is she romantically involved with someone? Did I miss a memo?
Isn't she with Matt or not?
Kind of, but don't say it. But yes, but no.
He said on a live broadcast.
I don't know.
Ruh-roh.
They know. That's fine.
Drama.
Oh no.
Wouldn't be comedy
Yeah,
trying
I don't
to
know.
pull out.
I'm outside of all that. I'm just like, oh, okay, this person showed up. That's cool. Oh, yay. Foos just added Google effects.
I did, so I can do that and stuff. I thought the screen looked a lot bigger, but I'm like, oh, it's because I don't have this whole sound tab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the
one of
rest
the
of
12
Does it just
sounds I
come
can
closer
make.
to 9, or does the rest of the gang come closer to 9, or like what's the deal?
We kind of just pop in whenever. Everyone's here usually by 9 though, but some people show up earlier.
Okay.
We just kind of settle on it. It's kind of like actual Trop, where it's just like we're kind of like virtually waiting at the Ben and Jerry's right now.
Okay. Well, except that we're not anywhere really near the SAU for Trop now. We're in booth.
But
Yeah,
I do
that-
have ice cream.
Oh, that's good.
See?
No, it was
Okay.
it was great
What
the
is
first.
the policy with eating with this thing? Because I am withholding myself from getting my Italian food that's downstairs right now.
So
Because I was like, can I eat? Do I?
Can we hear it?
yeah, that's the thing. Like we're actually gonna start doing sound checks before we actually do anything. We'll
Yeah, that's
establish
why I
like
figured like I'll hold off until after the show and then.
you can also mute from the hangout. You can mute yourself.
Yeah, that's true. But
Also, definitely have a glass of water like with you at your desk or whatever. Like that, I've learned that the hard way because I get like a bad case of dry mouth from fucking talking so much.
Oh yeah, no. See, like I said, you can tell by my last name, I'm super Italian. There's no such thing as talking too much.
Hello.
Oh hey,
Hi, Matt.
So is Topher coming today? I don't know.
I thought he was.
Is he?
I know
This is
Alex
not,
is
not
the
me
one
being like,
that's
I
not
heard this. This is me asking, like, is he coming? Because I don't know.
Alex is the one who has like tickets to like a music festival, and it's great
Because he
Because-
died in the last
he died in the last episode. we kept alluding to him
I
killing
feel
himself,
like that's the title. It's like in all caps. We swear Alex didn't die.
or just like he did it, guys. He did it.
Or we should have this episode be like a roast of Alex, or just
Or
like
just
all
be
the good
like,
times we have.
all
Have a
caps.
clip
Alex
show.
did
It's episode
something.
5. We'll have a-
Hey guys, just so everyone knows, Kat is in fact listening live to us right now.
Who the hell's Kat? I don't know who Cat is.
Kat is our friend.
I don't like her.
Am
Uh-oh.
I aware of said friend? I don't know if I am aware of said friend.
Emily, you know who Kat is.
I do.
How do you know
Yes.
she's listening live?
Hang on.
Could-
Hang
Man,
on.
how do you-
Which cat are we talking about? Okay. Sorry.
So
I
everyone
didn't
say
know.
hi.
Hi.
Wait, does that mean we have somebody that get actual suggestions from?
We could.
Ah!
We could. I don't know if she's up for it. Kat, you should
Wait,
message me
how
on
do
Facebook.
you know that she's watching live? She could just be saying that.
That's true.
and
I'll see
then
if she confirms it on Facebook.
Kat, I'm sorry I didn't automatically know who you were. I'm used to just seeing her full name on Facebook, so I was just like, oh right, she goes by that.
yeah, excuses.
Is
Yeah,
Kat someone?
Ew.
What? Has she shown up to like the stuff when I've been around? Like, would I know who we're
I
talking
don't
about?
know actually if you would have ever.
She's a
if you've ever
film
met.
kid. That's
Well, she does 3D animation.
Whoa.
it's under
Oh,
it's
Kat,
under
she
the
says she's up for
umbrella,
suggestion.
okay?
Yeah.
You should be able to do a Q&A thing. There's like a Q&A module that should allow people to like.
Oh, is because I know that there's that little like messenger thingy on the side. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there like?
Excuses.
Uh,
Excuses.
by the way, Mike, do you actually know how to pronounce my last name at all?
No, and I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna improv your last name the whole show.
Are you sure you don't want me to just tell you?
I want you to. Well, what I want you to do is get progressively madder at me the more I mispronounce your name. That would be ideal. So if I'm gonna start out with like Emily M. Night Shyamalan, and then you'll say the correct pronunciation.
Oh, do not put M. Night Shyamalan anywhere near my name, please, for the love of God.
Emily Night Shyamalan, you know.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I distinctly remember one time when I was talking. I forget. I think I said like salami or something like that. Basically any
No.
word that.
I
like,
do remember you very drunkenly being like, Emily Shabadooby, and that just like sticking.
Well, I was just saying like any like 3-syllable word or more that starts with the letter S, and then you anytime around you, and you would just get like, it's not how you say it, or
I
like
would just be like, just it's literally it's really funny just the amount of variations on my last name that I've had. Like
it's
like,
actually
I don't-
pronounced Smith.
oh god damn it, Ed. But no, like literally at high school, it would, despite me being there for 4 years, every time it was like we had this assembly thing for when you got on honor roll that you'd all just pack into the auditorium, and by pack I don't really mean pack because our auditorium could fit like 1,000 people, but the point is you would go into the auditorium and they would like call your name up and you have to go in front of everyone and get your little certificate thingamajig. And every time they did my name or my brother's name, it would be Emily or Dominic just slowly trail off.
I'm gonna sing that every single time it's played today.
Just go full parody.
By the way, you guys, I have a little bit of beef with you because of the last show, I had the hiccups for like an hour afterwards because I was laughing so hard. And I was just like, I was literally just hiccuping like for an hour straight. And I was just like, God damn it, Chimp Buckles, I don't like you. Well, I mean, I do, but you get my point.
I don't like the side effects that you create.
Yes, exactly. Side effects of Chimp Knuckles may include excessive hiccuping.
I think we should describe the actual physical, what happens when you, like, side effects of Chimp Knuckles may include forced evacuation of air from lungs involuntarily. It sounds better.
It also sounds really violent. I don't know.
I know.
Well, I mean, wait, hold on. Because I mean, we could also do the side effects of what Chimp Knuckles actually means, but
No, we explain it
Forced
almost every show.
evacuations is something else.
There's a couple things we explain every show. We explain cunt, we explain Chimp Knuckles, and we new choice each other.
Cunt.
oh, and that too.
Got a cunt. How the
Oh,
fuck do I enable the question and answers thing? I'm trying to like get it to
Maybe
do it.
maybe it's like a like an app that you can add. I don't know.
Well, I thought I did, and I'm trying to like get it. I'm trying to view it as a viewer and see how to make it.
There's an
appear.
Uber conference, whatever the hell that means.
the car thing?
Yeah. Like,
What?
Wait, if she's on YouTube, can she just like YouTube comment or something?
I don't know
Well,
if that's how it does it.
There's actually a link on YouTube, like on the video, that says like, "Hey, join the crowd or whatever." Join.
That's
the...
what I'm
Yeah,
trying
there
to
is,
do.
like-
I've never watched a live YouTube video. I always.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but for me at least, it opens up as just like the regular video with like a showcase thing on the side, not an actual like question thing, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Kat's telling me she can't
I mean,
figure out how to do
if you
it.
if you go on the channel, there is the logo thingamajig, which is really weird because right now the thumbnail is just a big thing, a circle of Strumba, and then the 4 other amount of us in the bottom corner. But I don't know if that's like, I'm gonna click on it, which is gonna be weird.
For me,
Oh, well, this is
Are you guys
meta.
listening? Is that?
Are you?
Do you hear
what?
music?
What? Do you want a taxi?
Yeah, I don't know how to do the thing.
See, it still keeps saying. Oh, I know why. It's because for whatever reason. Okay, I know the link to click. It should show up as a question and answer thing if Kat
Okay.
clicks. How the hell do I even tell her what to click?
Question, can you guys still hear me?
Yes, we can still hear you.
Okay, good, because I just realized that technically the settings on the thing weren't for this blue stone ball, it was just for my in-computer microphone.
Oh
So-
God. Yeah, get out. That's it.
That
What-
was the last
you know,
call.
I just switched it. Now
You
it's
know-
on
you know
the
what they
pretty
say.
fancy mic.
Okay,
What?
so Strumble, I just pasted into the Chip Funkle. Chip Funkle?
Chip Funkles.
What the fuck's wrong with me? Chip Funkles. Into the Chimp
He's just
Funkles.
casually having a stroke, you guys. No big.
No, it's like my instinct to very subtly change a curse word to not being a curse word just took over there.
Okay.
Like when you're around kids, like, you know,
Do you work with kids?
So-
Is that
so
why that's
I used to work with them a lot. I got really creative with like avoiding curse words. I'd be like, flustercuck, or like, it's like it still turns heads because it sounds like you're saying a curse, but you could just be like, no, man, that wasn't a curse.
I blame RIT for kind of almost conditioning me to say Jesm Crow as opposed to
Jim Crow,
yeah.
As opposed to Jesus Christ.
as opposed
Yeah.
to Jim Crow.
You're supposed to say Jesus Christ.
No, because
What?
I heard it
What?
like they said when I
Nothing.
went to go see, oh god, what was that play called? It was, I think NTID put it on and they said Jesm Crow as opposed to that, and I was just like, that sounds really odd. But then I started like saying it, just like how I've caught myself once or twice saying sorry.
Okay, I have a question that'll land me straight into the bowels of hell. Has
Okay.
NTID ever put on a musical?
Yes, they have.
And what is that like? Follow up, what is that like?
Hairspray, they basically, it's like two characters, like the character is acted by two people, one being deaf and one being of hearing, so that
Well, that's
one
cheating.
sings and the other signs it.
It's not the National Technical Institute of the Deaf and Hearing. It's not NTIDI. It's just deaf. That's
You know, I forgot that the alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Ah.
It's a hard H. It's a hard. It's an H with an umlaut over it.
It's a metal H.
I'm just thinking, like you said, hard H, and for some reason I thought of the Italian word for H, but this is just Aka.
Aka.
So, okay, just to clarify for the last time, though, you really don't want to know how to properly say my last name.
Okay.
Emily Scooby Doo. It's easy.
Yeah, we're just gonna come up with. We're gonna improve it.
Fuck it, it's just pronounced Shalaba. That's it.
Shalaba.
Shalaba.
That's not even that bad. That's Shalaba.
Spunky.
The only reason people can't pronounce it correctly. God damn it.
Emily Spunky.
See, that makes me Spunky makes me think of two things, one of which being family appropriate and the other not so much.
Are you thinking of jizz?
Maybe.
Like you,
Always.
Emily, this
All
is
day,
not.
every day.
We are not censoring anything. You can just say, you know.
You can
jizz
say
or
jizz.
sperm or cum.
There's no families here. What
Or-
families?
Actually, there is, because I'm living at home at the moment, so my parents are technically downstairs. I literally had to put a sign on my bedroom door that was like, in all caps, doing a podcast, and in parentheses, do not disturb. Also, sorry if you hear swears or dirty jokes.
Just constantly scream cunt whenever you can throughout the show. Yep.
I refuse to say that just on moral principle.
I figured it. I figured as much. I'll use it more for you.
But no, because I put that on there because my dad doesn't like me swearing because it's not ladylike. So
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what?
What does that mean?
women are more sexy when they swear, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't disagree with you, but it's just like one of those things where, again, my dad, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but like, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, don't swear, it's not ladylike. Just how like I can't like if I'm talking too loud or too much or.
You're not allowed to talk enough. You're not
You
allowed to
know,
talk a lot either.
Emily, I forgot that you live in a town.
I'll put it to you this way. When I was a kid, at one point I said to my mother, I'm like, I feel like Daddy's going to yell at me because I'm breathing in the wrong direction.
Oh, God, Emily, just loosen your corset and get back to the cotillion. Come on.
I'm from New Jersey, too.
Yeah. What the hell is
Oh,
all that?
boy.
What's all that? Women like old school. What is that doing in New Jersey? No one from New Jersey. Are you? You guys must be transplants.
Italian. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm Italian.
Have you watched
No,
Jersey Shore?
Listen, okay, don't get
You're
me started on
Scooby-Doo.
Jersey Shore, okay? Do not get me started on that
I'm from Long
goddamn
Island.
show.
I spent 21 years trying to get off Long Island, and then when I finally do, everyone's obsessed with Jersey Shore and RIT, and they're all fucking fist bumping and going, yeah, and spray tanning.
Yeah, because I keep having to explain to people. I'm like, no, they're not from New Jersey. They're from Long Island. They're not even Italian for the most part.
Ugh.
Literally, I kid
They're
you
not
not.
even Italian. Like, it's fine.
They are by like proxy, I guess.
There's one of them that's actually Italian. Most of them, I think, were like Puerto Rican or something. I had to do like so much research on this just to like defend my honor, my Jersey and honor.
Yeah, Emily, your
So
name
much
definitely screams Italian to me. Scumpy Looby or whatever it is.
I mean, Scooby-Doo.
Well, the
was
only reason
really
people don't pronounce it
Italian.
right is because of the SCIA, and the reason that it's pronounced jalaba is because those 4 letters make a sh sound in Italian.
I had a friend named Dragilowitz, and it was spelled so much worse than it sounds.
I'm
It
sure.
sounds pretty terrible.
Which
Well, not
song
terrible,
did you-
but you know what I mean.
He sounds like a dragon, like a Jewish dragon.
Dragilowitz.
Ooh, I wish.
Dragilowitz!
I felt
Why?
kind of bad for a friend of mine who actually lives around the block from me because his last name is Zinnikis, which is spelled like Zinnakas. And I
That
was
sounds like a Jewish space lord.
Yeah. All hail Zinnicus.
This is the Marcus Empire.
Oh, we had to go get.
there is no Dana, only Zool.
Yeah, all hail Zinnicus.
It's like the spaceship is shaped like a bagel.
You call these bagels?
Dude, Jersey has some A+ bagels. Ask myself or ask Jill. We've had to defend Jersey bagels more than
No.
once.
Long Island bagels, though, for
Yes,
real.
Jews.
Brooklyn bagels, I heard, are the best though.
Jews.
Nothing in Brooklyn is the best anymore.
Hey.
Period. They're done being the best at anything.
Listen, I think there's just like one hipster town in Brooklyn that's actually really nice, and we went to this itty bitty restaurant that I can't remember the name of, but they had soda marinated ribs or something, and it was like Coca-Cola ribs, and they were so good. And this is coming from someone that literally despises soda.
What are you? You despise soda?
Well, it's sugar and meat.
curse.
I know
Like-
multiple people who hate soda, and I don't like.
It's the carbonation, man. I don't like the bubbles. It burns.
Like, pour
my
a glass
throat.
of Coke for someone and they look disgusted at you. It's like, you know what? You can just lynch yourself. I don't really care what you do at this point.
Literally, I've stirred many a soda until it was flat and then tried it.
Hmm.
And it tastes like condensed sugar, and I'm just like, eh.
That's what it is.
Nah.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
I mean,
Well, I even like it was
Sorry,
even
practicing my
weirder
alphabet.
because for a long time, and this is basically me being like the anti-Italian because for a really long time, like up until I was 8 years old, I didn't like pizza because I don't like tomatoes. So it was just one of those things where I would just kind of just like pull the cheese off of the pizza and like scrape off all of the sauce, then put the cheese back on and then eat it.
But you're one of those weird kids.
I am still one of those weird kids. I'm the only one in the group at the moment that's still in college, mind you.
And now I feel sad. Thank you.
way to rub it in.
Ugh.
Hey, you guys
Hey.
can actually get like jobs and stuff. So.
I have a job, and I still feel old.
I think I figured out the Q&A thing.
Oh yeah.
Do we just
Okay.
ask for questions?
How'd you do the thing?
Okay, so go
there's
to
the button.
go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube thing.
The YouTube.
Oh, because
And
there's
on the
literally
YouTube
a button
thing-
on the side that says Q&A right now.
On the video is be
It says like be a part of the conversation, right?
yeah, click that.
Yeah.
And then click. You see next to the word showcase, there's some little boxes.
Oh, dude, I hit a thing. I hit a thing that said Q&A, and it says ask your audience to submit questions, and they
Yeah.
will appear below.
Right.
I don't see them.
No, so did you all go to the YouTube video?
I'm
No,
not
No, I
watching
didn't,
video.
but it's
Oh, I
just
see
on
it.
this
Oh,
thing
it
on
took
the
me to
side.
another thing.
Well, I know
Yeah.
that, but the audience needs to be able to get there. And I'm
Okay,
wondering how
hang
the
on,
audience gets
hang
there.
on. Oh, now I'm in the thumbnail. That's cool.
Yeah.
Video
So,
is just playing like.
well, it's because
Four
we're already
times.
logged into the show.
And then click on that.
No, give me.
I don't think we're able to get to the actual Q&A thing on our end. I think because we're already logged in as people.
No.
in the
Okay.
podcast.
Wait, I got it. Go to the
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you
The
go to the
showcase
video,
thing you're
say
talking
become
about?
part of the conversation, hit that. And
Yeah,
then
I did, and I clicked on the pick the conversation thingamajig.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then in the top right corner, there's like a tic-tac-toe board. Hit that, and there's Q&A. And then Matt just said a question,
There we
Yeah.
go.
and
Yay!
then I don't know. I just
Yeah,
did
I see the
something.
thing on the side now.
Yes.
So,
So
So wait.
okay, so what we would do is we'd solicit suggestions by doing that.
okay,
And
well,
then-
Or
Kat,
one person
can
watching.
you like?
Two people are watching. Oh, it's probably us.
Just
Yeah.
Well, is Kat still
It's us.
watching?
I don't know.
I don't
Kat,
know.
if you're still
Oh,
watching,
Kat,
can
she
you
said
please
she
put a
posted
thing?
something.
Yay!
Oh, she said hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, live
everybody.
member of
Been-
the audience.
I just noticed
Yeah,
that I have
Katarina.
a habit of calling girls babe just off the cuff.
Sup, bib?
Can't
Oh,
curse,
man.
but you
Oh,
can say-
currently answering.
Oh no, I will curse. It's just like I'm like just like paranoid to do so.
How do you answer things? You just ask a new question?
I think
don't
you just
know.
you use your voice and answer it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, I need somebody else to
Shut up.
How do I answer a question? Well, 'cause and that tells everyone that that's what it'll say currently answering.
Yeah.
Currently answering, hi everyone, with insulting Ed.
You're not realizing
What was I
it.
gonna say?
This whole live broadcast thing is really
Dude,
freaking me out. I don't know.
I remember when I first got into file play, and for some reason, I think the topic of like a new logo or something came up. But I remember drawing like a chicken and like had a T-shirt on it that just said "mother clucker" on it, as opposed to motherfucker.
Mother clucker.
Oh, I get it.
I got it.
You see, it took a while.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
like-
You know what? I don't need this sass.
But sass is all I know.
You see, I had a shirt that said "cluck you," and really, it meant to say, it's like a joke. It was supposed to say "buck you," like buck the system, like get off my back.
They're
Like a
actually,
male
there's
deer.
actually,
Police.
have you guys ever been to Cluck You?
No.
Oh, it's a chicken
Excuse
place
me?
near here. It's literally, there's a chicken place near where I live called Cluck You.
Emily, I spend
Of course,
as
New Jersey
little
has a
time.
place called Cluck You.
I spend as little time in New Jersey as I can. Roundabouts piss me off. I don't care how efficient they are. Roundabout.
It's not called a roundabout.
How about jug handles?
Well,
I've
jug
driven
handles
through New
are
Jersey.
annoying.
That's kind
But
of
on the
pain,
plus
yeah.
side, you don't have to pump your own gas, so that's nice.
You don't
What?
get to pump your own gas.
Yeah, you're not allowed
I
to,
don't
right?
want to in the first
Okay,
place.
it's not hard.
It's fine. I only care
It's
in
fine.
Listen,
February.
knowing my luck, I will be that person that goes to pump their own gas and get the gas pump that has the AIDS needle under it and just...
You're right. That's
Oh, yeah,
happened
the AIDS
so
needle.
many. Yeah.
No,
Because
but that's
that
something that people do. They put like needles under gas pumps. With,
You
like,
can't trust what Chris Christie tells you. He's
That's
full
not
of
a
lies.
Chris Christie thing. That's not a Chris Christie thing.
That's
That's
a New
something
Jersey
I've read on,
thing.
like,
That's
multiple
ant culture,
sources.
okay?
And it's not even in Jersey. It's like in the tri-state area, but it's not in Jersey mostly because of the whole you can't pump your gas thingamajig.
It's literally nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
that does-
never-
that-
it's
that-
like, you
that
know what?
doesn't happen.
It's like how Halloween candy. There used to be that whole thing was like, oh, razor blades in the apples. There's never actually
Wait,
been a
what?
case of that. Yeah, there
How
was
is
like that
that
whole.
actually even possible?
You're
Wow, you are
supposed-
young.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to check your kids' candy when we were growing up, but it
Yeah.
turned out there's never been a case of that. It was all completely hypothetical, and it just became like gossip, and everyone just assumed it had happened.
I
No
I'm
one
trying to
ever
figure
even
out
thought
like
of that.
how you can even get like a razor blade in an apple without anybody noticing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the thought
I mean,
process was.
guys,
but
to put it in perspective, I was born in 1995, so
Emily, I will send you 2 apples in the next week. One will have them, one will not. Let me know if you can tell the difference.
You be the judge.
I'll just throw both of them out out of paranoia.
Yes, you should check the candy.
It got really bad. The Halloween right after September 11th. It was really bad because everyone was like anthrax, Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
was the
yeah.
stupidest fucking thing in retrospect, but
I
it's
was in
perfectly rational.
kindergarten when 9/11 happened.
Oh my god!
Emily, hold your tongue and say apple, and that's what you are right now.
Apple?
That sort of worked.
Yeah, right.
I literally held my tongue just then.
Apple.
Asshole.
Apple.
Apple.
One time when I was working with these junior high school kids before I went off to college, it was like an after school program, and there was this one kid named Benzie, and he had like a lisp, And
Oh.
we always had to remind them like not to curse, and we have to like had a straight face about it because like we didn't want him cursing. But like one day like he lost at like Super Smash Brothers, and he just throws the controller and he's just like, oh, asshole, and like I lost my shit. I was like, Benji, you're not supposed to curse, but that was pretty funny.
His name was Benzi, like Bensi.
His name was Ben with a last name that started with Z, so he went by Ben.
Oh, because I got really
Benzi.
confused because there used to be a restaurant like literally less than 5 minutes away from my house that was Benzi,
In Jersey?
Bensi.
Was it in Jersey? Tell me, was it in Jersey?
Well,
It
it
was,
was,
it was right
Italian
next to
place,
Cluck
too.
You.
It wasn't actually, but
By the Rotary.
Fuck you, Benji.
no.
Just take the
listen.
jug handle to the.
I actually, you know what? I haven't seen that many jug handles. Like, they're there, but it's just one of those things that he doesn't really process. It's just like, oh, I have to turn this way so I can cross over this
So
highway.
wait, what do you call a roundabout in Jersey then? I thought they were called roundabouts.
A traffic circle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they not? Wait, then what's a
It's
roundabout?
much harder
It's
to
the
say.
same thing. It's just
Oh.
like I haven't really heard anybody call it a roundabout.
Oh, Jersey.
I set my old GPS to Lucy Lawless voice and it started saying roundabouts instead of traffic circles.
I kind of want to set my Siri to the British version just because it just sounds nicer.
It'll lull you to sleep, so be careful.
Yeah.
Oh wait, not your GPS. Okay, your Siri. All right.
Yeah,
That's what I
Siri.
meant, like.
It used to be you could download like voices for your old GPS back when they had
Oh,
standalone
yeah.
ones like Ozzy Osbourne and like Morgan Freeman.
My favorite one was Snoop Dogg. Because
Yes.
like anytime you made like a right turn, he told
Wait,
you
what
to
was this
crank that
for?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, it was
Oh,
before your time, Emily. You were too
Yeah.
young.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
This was
You
before
were-
your parents were smart.
Like,
You
This
were
is
in
what-
kindergarten and everything happened. Don't worry about it.
You weren't born yet, but before
yeah,
they had
no.
like
I
before
remember
smartphones.
I remember the actual reason why I cried over the Twin Towers falling is because we used to pass them all the time when we went to go to Hoboken or New York. And I used to, because there was one that was just slightly taller than the other, so I used to equate it to my brother and I, because we're twins and he's slightly
Ooh.
taller than I am. So when they fell, I was like, they killed my building! And I just, like, tears and just
It's a
awfulness.
very selfish reaction to, like,
You
My
know what?
building
I
is
didn't
dead.
know at the
Natural
time. I was like 5 or 6. I didn't
So-
know.
When I went home, when they sent us home, and they showed CNN kept showing like the loops of the buildings falling.
Yeah.
I assumed everyone was out of the building. I was just like,
Oh,
I just
no.
thought it was like a cool explosion. I was like, whoa, look at that building.
Demolish.
I didn't know people were still fucking in there. So I felt terrible hours later when I found out that CNN was like, by the way, we're still getting reports of how many people were in that building when it fell. And I was like, the fuck?
Wait, hang
Why
on.
would you
Mike,
show
how
that?
old- Wait, how old were you when the Twin Towers fell?
I was in wait, we're doing a comedy fucking podcast.
No, we're doing a
How did we get
PSA.
there? How did we get there? How did we get here?
Oh, like you're surprised that we went dark.
It's not even dark. We're having like a national moment of national healing here. It's not-
Well, where is everybody else? Is it just the 4 of us?
well, right now Clarky was a maybe, so I'm not gonna hold up for him. But I'm waiting on Topher because I just talked to him.
Didn't he say his iPad was broken, or did he fix it?
Oh, that's yeah, but he never. Well,
wasn't he?
he never
on
got
the-
back to me on that. But I don't know. I told myself I'd wait till 9:15, then we'd move on without him, and it's 9:17, so I guess
Wait.
we'll move on.
You know what they say? It is the 14th anniversary of 9/11 today.
Is it really?
No,
it's
is
July
it 9/11?
26th. Holy shit!
Oh,
I wish that was part of the live show. Damn it!
no, we're recording. We can use whatever we
I
want.
know we are, but are we
That
gonna
was my
put all
one
this
blonde
in?
moment of the day. Okay, that was my one dumb moment of the day.
Oh, you're one. All right.
Everybody gets one.
You get like 9 do-overs. So
All right, I want to do sound check.
Listen,
Let's
Okay.
start off by doing the sound check we were talking about in that long ass post where, and it sounds we're actually doing pretty good today. I haven't heard anyone really like.
yeah.
It sounds pretty
Yeah.
good. Like right now we're all pretty level. I want to just go around and like establish like where we should basically position ourselves. Where when we're like, for example, when we're not playing a game, but we want to still be picked up but not overpowered if we're laughing. So like, yeah.
Really quick. Is everyone listening through earbuds or like headphones?
I've
Yes.
got headphones on.
Mike? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Because what will happen is the sound of the speakers going back through the mic is going to cause more cutouts. I don't know if that was a thing because that's what happens when you use like a pad or like a smartphone.
Yeah.
Is as you're recording it, the sound of other people talking gets sent back into the mic,
So
causes feedback loops.
I'm sorry,
also,
guys. I'm paying attention, but right now I'm just mentally hitting myself over the 9/11 thing.
It's okay. It's
You'll
all
have plenty of time. Just wait until several other
Uh,
people you don't know hear you say that.
It's also
Don't shut up. I swear,
Yeah.
people that actually will listen to this, and there were like 43 people that actually viewed it, like the
Makes
last
like
one.
We have over 150 downloads of all our podcasts total,
Oh, that's
which
awesome.
which doesn't sound like a lot, except that we've gone from the first one had like 7 originally, and now it's been like cumulatively growing.
hey.
Okay, well, for any
yeah.
of those that are listening, I promise you, any of you that are listening to the uncut
Which
version
is-
on YouTube, I promise you I'm not that
Unfortunately.
stupid.
Oh, that's not going to the uncut. I'm going to Mike. You should edit that into the.
Oh, it's
video,
cutting
right?
in. It's
okay,
going to be cut.
Good.
But yeah,
Listen, I'm saying, like, it's because you always just leave the full version on YouTube, so they're
Yeah.
gonna hear everything. So
Yes. Just start the show with it's the 14th anniversary of 9/11. Really? No, it's July 26th.
I might leave the whole conversation about 9/11 in there just so I can get to the part where I have to go, why the fuck are we talking about 9/11 in a comedy podcast?
Well, I mean, this was. I didn't actually listen to last week's episode. So did the Pete and Pete stuff make it in?
No, because you know what happened was I started recording too late. We actually,
else?
I started recording like in the
Guys.
middle of the conversation, so there was no
Yeah.
context, unfortunately. I would have
That
loved
was
it.
just like a random conversation. Just
It
in
was
the
just
middle of
like-
the episode.
It literally started with me going dun dun dun, and then Michelle Trachtenberg, and then there's no. Like, what?
Hey, Kat.
God, I'm just so like infinitely disappointed in myself right now. Because I literally, before this show started, I was literally like trying to get everything in order in terms of things. I was just going through all the possible things that could have gone wrong, and somehow that did not come up.
What,
Just
9/11?
me accidentally having that.
No one ever.
No, me having like a blonde moment.
Well, listen,
forgetting
the more
the event that is named the date it happened.
I'll tell you one thing though, the more you bring it up, the more we're gonna make fun of you for it.
Clearly, yeah.
My
I mean-
favorite
Fine,
July
I'll
4th
stop
is
talking
September
now.
14th.
That would be the shittiest. Actually, no, my brother. Wait, what? What you said? Your brother's?
No, I said my favorite July 4th is September 14th.
Oh, because that's my That's my brother's birthday. Is
Oh.
September 14th. I don't know why.
You know, we both knew that,
It
and so
actually
we were
reminds
trying
me
to.
of that. It reminds me of that one Vine. I don't know if you saw this, where somebody was like, "When is July 4th?" And then one person goes, "This is why you're stupid," and 3 people just start dancing, like
That sounds
around
like a
him.
vine.
Sounds like a vine.
I say,
Yeah.
what I realize is most vines are real garbage, and that they get millions of views. So maybe we just move
Yeah.
into doing vines, guys.
And then you got like Will Sasso, who is the master of vines.
Oh yeah, no. There's some good
The ones
stuff.
that loop like flawlessly are really impressive, though. The ones that just completely loop flawlessly.
Bo
those
Burnham.
are
They're
really
basically, I mean, they're basically just GIFs with sound. Which there's nothing wrong
Well,
with that.
Burnham has good everything. Let's
Yeah,
be
Bo
real.
Burnham's good vines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're.
Yeah, can I have a large number 3? Insert massive balloon 3 here.
But before Vines, there was a thing called 5-second films where they just did 5-second YouTube videos.
I've watched
Oh,
like
yeah.
hundreds of them.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I've
they've
seen
converted
those.
them into Vines and just like added an extra second to them. So they're
Maybe?
so they're Vines.
Or it's like a second-long title card or something. I don't know.
All right, let me do. So I'm in front of my mic about normal now, and it sounds about right, I guess, right? Like, how do I sound relative to everyone else? About the same.
Yep.
About the same, yeah. I
Okay.
would say so.
And then, all right, let's see. So, all right, so now I'm a little bit farther back from my mic. Do I still sound the same, or do I sound lower?
It's still about the same.
You
just a
sound
little
the
more
same.
echoey.
Fuck. Why don't I try? Hang on. If I'm like, now I'm facing sideways, perpendicular to my mic. Do I still sound the same, or does it sound?
Yeah, just a
Somehow
little more
you sound
echoey.
louder.
Son of a bitch. Mike is too good. Wait. Okay. Now I'm facing directly away from my mic.
No, you sound good. You sound good. Just saying.
You definitely sound like a little bit quieter, but definitely more echoey.
All right. So you know what? Maybe it'd be easier just to like lower our mics in the control room when we're not playing a game. I guess than to
Yeah, I guess so.
For being reasonable.
physically move.
By the way, how do you get rid of the thing on the side now? Do I just not? Okay, never mind. I figured out the thing.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so I guess you can just,
Yeah.
or like I guess we can, like yeah, we can just bring it all the way down in the control room.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. I think it's just half
Wait.
our volumes.
Emily, I have to ask: is it like your first cousin is a lead in that movie?
Yeah, Alison Sudol. She's my second cousin, but
Second
she
cousin.
is in fact. Yeah, she's gonna be Queenie in
Yeah,
no, that's,
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That's very impressive.
I actually interned for her dad for a little bit, which was mostly cleaning out his emails. But yeah, I was really excited about that because she was also in Transparent and in that show Dig on AMC.
All right.
So she's the spoiler alert, the girl that dies in the first episode, and then her picture is like constantly brung up throughout the series. So yeah.
I'm so sorry your cousin died.
I'm sorry your cousin got written off the show.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, like I said, she had like a part on Transparent afterwards, and she had a pretty successful band called Define Frenzy, which brought out a couple really good songs actually.
And
look
at that photograph.
Or that
I
one
really
that's
like
like,
that
look at
one.
this graph.
I really like how the entirety of Nickelback is going to be starring in the new movie by the guy who wrote Harry Potter. I know she's a girl.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's really nice.
I like how J.K. Rowling is a huge Creed fan,
Mm-hmm.
and decided to put all of them in her new movie.
Yeah.
I can't
Next week, I mean, we are guest starring Nickelback next week, so.
I'm really excited. We had the chance to have Bo Burnham, but Nickelback.
It's almost as good as Show 3, you guys. It's almost as good.
Whoa.
It'll never be.
Whoa. Yeah.
Not quite. All right, let's do warm-ups.
Well, no,
Let's
but
do
it's like... Okay.
All right, let's warm up. Let's do the thing.
Whoa, God.
Easy
Are
now.
we warming up with that really uncoordinated clapping thing again?
Yeah, the electric company. Let's do the.
I don't think have I ever played that?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I don't think
You
so,
weren't
'cause we all
born yet.
hate it. You were in kindergarten when we started doing it, okay?
You were probably watching Electric Company while we were doing Electric Company.
Show 5 kindergarten.
I
That doesn't
don't even... What
sound
is
bad.
Electric Company? I'm so confused.
It's like you start out with you do the snapping.
It's where Morgan
then-
Freeman.
No, I meant like the actual show Electric Company.
Oh, it's basically like another Sesame Street that Morgan Freeman was on.
Oh.
They rebooted it though.
Okay.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Did that?
like a few years ago. It's on PBS. At
What
least
did I
it
grow up
was.
watching? I'm trying to think. I grew up watching Bear in the Big Blue House and
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
I went on the set once of that when I was a kid.
Really?
Were you Bear?
I was also on Slime Time Live when I was 10.
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cool.
What?
I wasn't one of the participants, but I was in the
Oh.
audience for the
Oh my
camera.
god, what was
I
that
mean,
one
used to
show?
dial-
That old,
I used to-
I'm trying to think of that one old show on Nickelodeon, the one with the big tiki head. You know what I'm talking about?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
had-
That's a good double. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even watch that. That's
That was my
impressive.
first experience in game design because my first thing I ever did when I was like 6 was like build new rooms for the temple.
That's
Ooh.
awesome.
Like, and I think I still have like the old drawings I drew for like basically level design essentially. Like it was, and that game show. If you watch it, like it's pretty legit. Like it was
Yeah.
intense. Like I remember jumping on my couch when I was a kid, and like even as an adult, it gets your blood pumping watching the kids like run through the temple because like it's always super
I think-
close. Like
I think I was always just watching reruns of that though, because I can't remember like what exact channel I watched it on, but I just remember like being on and being like, "This is so cool."
yeah.
Just because that like the animatronic temple head thing, I was
Olmec.
just like, I should be freaked out by this, but it's too cool.
It's because it's D. Bradley Baker. He's done like a million voice actor
Wait,
things.
That was D. Bradley Baker?
Mhm. He was
Yeah, I
Olmec.
didn't know that.
Wait, Mike. Yeah, I think you're gonna be the only one here who may have seen this show. Do you remember a show called Kablam?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I
Where
never
cartoons
saw.
and comics collide.
I remember I watched an episode this year and Ed showed me a cartoon website to watch it on, and I just was
I'd
hit
never-
with this wave of like,
I had never seen it.
Nostalgia.
oh my god. Well, because yeah, so few people I know have seen it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was
Have you
such
guys
a
ever
great
watched
show.
Prometheus and Bob.
Prometheus and Bob, yeah.
Did you guys ever
And-
hear the show
Yeah.
Zoom?
Yeah,
you guys-
Zoom. I grew up with Zoom. What?
Mother clucking Zoom.
Fuck is Zoom.
I
Wait,
remember.
what? You really? Okay, I
Come
guess
on
yeah,
and
probably
Zoom, come on and Zoom.
Nope.
it's all good.
That was a great show.
So I learned how to like make bubbles or whatever, and like
The
They always had like a science section. It's like, here's how to make your own bubble solution. Yeah,
Well,
okay,
the thing is,
cool.
like, as
I
a
remember
kid
this
watching that
once.
show, I didn't know, like, for the longest, like, the first year I watched it, I didn't understand Ubby Dubby. Like, I didn't really get, like,
Fuck is
Mhm.
Ubby Dubby?
the language they had. Where
Right,
it's, like,
I don't.
before every vowel, they had, like, the word ub. It was like a pig Latin type of thing, and they would do, like, sketches
God.
in Ubby Dubby. And, like,
Writers
for the
having a
longest
field
time, I
Like
had
Scabba?
no clue what was going on.
I just remember
So like, the name of the
having.
show would be, like, Chubimp Nubba Buckles or something like that, where it's
Oh,
like an
God.
ub before every vowel,
Yeah.
and they would do entire like monologues and like sketches and that. But I had no clue what they were talking about for like a good year of me watching that show.
I remember
You know,
this
of the
one
2
skit
years
that
I
they
watched
had
it.
where it was like, her name was like Mary something, and like this person likes this but doesn't like this, and or something like
Yes.
that, and just
Yeah.
This person likes
Yeah,
warm-up
just-
games and doesn't like sidetracking.
Well,
Oh, that was
no,
me.
no,
That was my fault.
the answer to that was words with 2 letters back to back. So like, she likes balloons but doesn't like parties because it's BALL. But parties doesn't have the 2 letters next to each other.
Huh.
oh.
So
Anyway.
that was
Okay,
Anyway.
so back on
let's-
topic.
Let's do some of that electric company.
Oh, good.
All right, so we'll do alphabetical order and such, which I guess puts me first, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm Chimp
Yes, it does.
Chimp Knuckles with a capital C. So all right,
So wait, how do you use this exactly?
So what happens is I'll say one person says the first half of a word, the other person says the next half of that word, and then everyone repeats the word that they just made, and then they go do do do, and then they move on.
And it doesn't have to be a
Okay.
real word, although
No,
you can make
it
one.
shouldn't be a real word, ideally.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right, so slam,
dunk.
slam
Slam
dunk,
dunk.
Slam
do,
dunk.
Key.
Man.
He-Man.
do 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 do.
Man. Do. Bub.
Blub.
Bub
Blub
bub.
blub.
Blub, blub.
Do-do-do-do.
Why are you
Okay,
always so
good.
far behind?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Meh.
Nen.
Minute.
Minion.
Do,
Do, do, do.
Do-do-do.
You're like Homer Simpson at the end of the monorail song. I don't get it. You're synchronized with us, right? Like you hear.
I hear
Right?
you guys. I don't know why it's.
Maybe there's a delay.
It's-
I don't get it. There's a delay, but just for that. You guys, you're able to talk with us normally, but then like when it comes to do, it's always like do.
So when it comes to do, it's like do.
You can't do.
Maybe I'll just skip
Minute.
the do part and just have it all be synced otherwise.
All right.
Ham
Sandwich.
ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
Do. Fucking A, Emily.
I'm trying here, damn it.
Wait, okay, hold still. I'm gonna say hi.
Hi.
Emily, okay. I'm gonna count how long it takes you to say hi back. I want to see if you're actually delayed. Ready? Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Yes. Okay, you're delayed.
Okay.
How does that happen?
It
What's
could
happening?
I don't know.
Are you running this through YouTube or through the Google Hang? I mean, it has to be through the Google Hangout thing.
Yeah, you two don't know
Are
nothing.
Are you also
Hangout.
running the YouTube video?
No.
Okay, you just have this Google Hangout thing.
Uh
Do you have
huh.
any other
But you're not-
websites
wait,
open?
you're not delayed right now.
Yeah. Okay.
There's literally nothing else open. Well, I should probably quit my Skype. That might be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Quit
Yeah,
Skype.
quit everything you can just to make sure your
Yeah.
computer has
I should probably shut down Grand Theft Auto before, you know.
Yeah.
I should probably finish uploading my movie. Okay.
I mean, I am
Jesus.
exporting some 4K video, so.
Yeah. But
Oh my god.
It's weird.
Oh
I've never seen Google Hangouts compensate by just adding a delay. Usually, it just like shits off the audio, makes the audio sound like shit. It doesn't just straight up
It's
shits
off
off
the
the
audio.
audio.
Okay. Emily, I'm gonna try this again. Ready? Hi.
Hi.
All right, that was a little better.
So okay, Emily, as soon as you hear me say hi back. All right, ready? So hi.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Yeah,
That's not so bad.
It's not so bad. Yeah, we can work with that. That's just it's weird. I've never
Yeah.
seen Hangouts do that.
Well, it could honestly be her internet. It's
No,
not.
I know. I've never seen it
It
respond to
honestly
that by
could
just adding a
be,
delay.
to be honest.
Emily, go
Weird.
bound and gag your parents and throw them in a closet. Make sure they aren't using any internet.
We'll wait.
Um.
We'll wait.
Yeah, you're large and strong.
Please. I'm gonna go check if they are using the internet though, just in case. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, just see if they're streaming something over. Just.
Please don't badmouth me too much. I'll be able to tell afterwards.
She's
That
gone.
is
Let's now
true.
mouth her.
All right.
So
I
no-
think her
no.
mouth is bad. Just a stupid. It's just a stupid. I think her attitude could use an adjustment. I think her wrench should come out from underneath the car. I think she needs to drive to Uruguay.
Okay.
All right. It's written.
Challenge.
So apparently there are 2 family members of mine that are using the internet at the moment.
Tell them to get off the porn.
Yeah, tell him to stop doing porn.
Stop doing.
Considering one of those family members is my father, I'm really hoping that's not what he's doing right now. That's a mental image I don't need, everyone.
Anyway, all right.
Well,
You know
that
what?
was-
The best way to try this delay thing is to do electric company some more.
Let's do one more run through of what you're coming, and then we'll start the thing.
All right, Mike,
Right.
you start again.
Okay. Okay.
What the hell?
Prod.
Cattle.
Prod.
Prod
Dude,
cattle.
dude.
God damn it! No.
That's not too bad though.
No. Okay. Ed, go ahead.
Garbage.
Bowl.
Garbage ball.
Um.
Kadum.
Kick it down.
Best.
Town.
Best town.
Best town.
Sound.
Dude.
Doot.
I feel like at this point we should just roll with it and just explain it as Emily's coming in, like to the audiences. Emily has a bit of a delay, and that way it'll at least be funny.
It's not her internet. Emily has always lived her life with an 8-frame delay.
She's just she just lives in a different time frame than we do. She exists slightly
hold on.
behind us.
She's in Central
I
Time
love
right
how
now.
it's not like an 8-second delay. No, an 8-frame delay.
Yes.
I'm
we see life
living
in frames.
in a film.
Yes.
Matt-
Or game.
This entirely auditory thing has frames.
Matt
It's
lives
the
in
Truman
in
Show,
veteran
everyone.
mode. So yeah, the best
It's
the
just
best
the
result.
Truman Show, and I'm not aware.
Exactly. The best example of electric company we've ever had was when Clarky made himself like almost pee his pants laughing because we did it was me then Clarky and I started with Hamp and then he immediately without missing a beat just goes lamp and so Hamp lamp and then he just collapses to the ground. I find it so funny he like loses his shit for like solid 2 minutes.
Oh no.
He wasn't expecting it either.
Okay.
It just came out of his mouth like lamp.
It's bedwetting all over again.
Exactly. All right, let's start.
Okay,
the thing.
are we gonna do the thing?
Yeah, let's start. I'll do my little intro dealy here, and yeah. I
And
think,
excuse me while I just brace myself for cringing.
yes. For grunging, you gotta
No,
grunge.
for
Oh,
cringing.
No.
Isn't
Yeah, Eddie's
isn't a
veteran.
cringe in itself a brace? Brace yourself for bracing.
Well,
Brace yourself for grunging.
well, it's just like I'm preparing myself to cringe at the last name variations. That's all.
Oh, I see. Oh, it'll happen. It's gonna get
Yeah,
there.
let's get this.
Okay.
Let's get this. Let's get it done.
All right, let me do a little. I always like to imagine like Tijuana Taxi as our intro in my head when I start doing the thing because that's my dream song for the intro.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, for once that's before all of our times. We're all in the same boat. It's from like the '60s. It's a song that Herb Alpert
okay.
made, a brass band, And it's just like we found it on the juke. I don't know how we found it actually. Like me and Shifty, we just like found it, thought it was hilarious, and it became like the unofficial theme song of Trop. Every time we went to a bar, we would find like we'd have a if we go to a bar that had like one of those electronic jukeboxes, we'd try and find "Do You Want a Taxi" and just like it's
Spam it.
It's great. Yeah, just
Hail
play
Glort
nothing.
for the theme song.
Hail
Hail
Glort. All hail Glort.
All right,
Hold on, you all just said that in
Wonderful.
unison just now.
No, we didn't.
To you, maybe.
Just start the damn show.
I'll tell you what. If there's like an apocalyptic nuclear strike, we'll let you know before it hits you.
Yeah, you'll have 12
Okay.
seconds.
You'll have 8 frames to respond. So, all right, let me do my thing here. And do all right. Hey, welcome to show 5 of Chimp Knuckles, a weekly improv comedy podcast. My name is Mike Devine. I am your host, and we've got a show. We've got a thing. What's gonna happen? I don't know. It's not gonna be as good as show 3, but whoa, let me tell you, it's gonna beat show 4 with a chainsaw. That's what's gonna happen. It's
It's
awesome.
not even gonna turn on the chainsaw. It's just
It's not
gonna
even
beat
need
it.
the chainsaw.
Yeah, it's just
Beat
gonna
it with a
bludgeon
chainsaw.
We
it
ran
with
out of gas
a
for the
chainsaw.
We're gonna
chainsaw.
kill it carbon neutral.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do. I tell you, I'm not even gonna bother doing a little like pre-meet the players banter. I'm gonna use the stuff that we got before we started. With I think that's gonna fill 10. That's gold. I don't think I can
Oh
top.
no.
So we're just gonna jump right in and meet the players. I think. Usually we try and do a little like intro banter before we meet the players, but
We
I
just
don't
did
think
40 minutes of
we just did a lot of it, and it was great. I'm not gonna. We don't need any more. So okay, let's go ahead and meet the players.
Jesus.
Listen, and then I leave, and I'm gone.
Good. Everyone at home, listen. Good.
Listen
You've
to me.
successfully done this podcast.
So okay, let's meet the players. First up, we've got Ed Foos, aka Ed
Hello.
Foos. Yeah, you're first tonight. You're
Yes.
alphabetically the best.
I am better.
You're better than everyone. And we've got Strumba, or no, we don't. And we got Matt Leese, aka Strumba.
Yeah, we do.
And no, we don't.
What?
And we got a special guest star tonight, all the way from RIT, and a member of our alma mater's comedy troupe, the RIT Foul Play. Give it up for Emily Schlabalabading-dong.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yay.
I'm so glad Emily Schadenfreude was able to join us today.
Yes.
Should we explain
The one female.
where Alex is? Or
Well, okay, so those of our listeners who listened to last week's show may have noticed that we were a little hard on Alex. We may have foretold his
a
demise.
little?
We may have foretold his demise. And due to an ongoing criminal investigation, our defense team has advised us not to address the issue. I will say he's dead now.
More details to come.
Moving
But-
on. Moving right along.
God.
He's dead now.
Yeah.
Just casually.
Nope, I think he's just busy. So whatever.
Emily Scooby-Doo, how are you feeling this week? How now that you're with us?
I'm nervous a little bit, and also I feel significantly more effeminate than usual, considering.
Yeah,
That's great.
This is new to us. Do we still get to do the cunt rule? Is that allowed?
I'm gonna do it.
Matt's gonna do it regardless.
And you know what? I'm gonna do it, and Emily St. Jude's Hospital can't stop me.
Scatman Carruthers will not stand.
I'll allow it just because if you're so fond of saying the word, my genitalia will take it as a compliment. If you're so fond of saying that word, I'll roll with it. It'll be fine.
What was that?
What?
She just died in the.
No.
We'll explain
Keeps
what happened.
happening.
Emily Spaceman, try not to die so much.
The best part is when somebody's internet connection lapses and Google Hangout just has like a void of silence. The person often
Did it
doesn't
last?
know.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, they usually don't know that happens. So when we laugh at them for just going silent in the middle of a sentence or a word, it's even funnier because they're just like, "What the fuck's so funny? I was just telling you guys about how my dad died over the weekend." And now you're laughing.
Did I just cut out? Is that what happened?
Yes, like
Yeah.
several times. So you were just like in the middle of like, you're like, I'm gonna allow it because, and then you're just
Because of the the hard H sound.
because of the hard H.
Eh.
Because of the whomlout.
Cool.
The aka, because of the aka.
The aka, the whomlout. So yeah, let's all right, so we met the players, we've met our special guest star. Let's go ahead and jump into our first game, Expert Challenge. Let's play the Spurt Chow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mike, can I run it this week?
Good job.
Go ahead. You can
Cool.
You can run it. Go for it. Oh,
All
we
right.
have an audience member this tonight.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
We have a person listening to us.
A
Live.
real person.
They've made a terrible mistake, and you'll get to watch them realize that live.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
All
know if
right.
you're still watching.
So
it.
so if you're still watching, are you still watching? I guess we'll never know. We'll see if we get a suggestion in a few seconds when I ask for one. If we don't, then
Have you ever heard the sound of regret before because you're about to?
yeah. All right. So this is the game of regret. I'm sorry. This is the game of Expert Challenge.
Show title: The Game of
Title,
Regret.
The Game of Regret.
The way this works is we are going to have a panel of experts talk to us about a subject, and they are all the best expert on this subject, or so they think. One at a time, they will come forward and they will speak on the topic. If at any point any of the other experts can say challenge, and if I call on them, they will be able to state their case as to why they are a better expert. And if I think it's a true thing, they will then go up and speak. At the end of 3 minutes, the last person speaking will win.
Yay!
Simple enough.
It makes sense.
Makes sense. So, can I get a suggestion, Kat? Are you still there? If you're there, can I get a suggestion for what everyone is an expert on? Maybe your favorite kind of food, or your favorite place to go, or your favorite subject, really anything.
Which member of Chip Knuckles is the cutest?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm the cute
Jesus.
one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the cute one.
We know.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
I
saying
think
it.
you and I both know who's the actual cute one.
Me. It's me.
Yeah, it's Mike.
Yeah, it's definitely Mike.
It's me.
Yeah, we're all in agreement here. It's a unanimous
Yeah.
decision. So our suggestion is Mike.
So I don't know if Kat is still there.
Nope.
One last call out.
Because there's nothing in the
We
question.
should have
All right.
abandoned.
In
There's
that case,
nothing in the questions.
in that case, we'll turn to the almighty Google, who will never abandon us. If anything, it will be the demise of us one day. So I'm going to type in what to be an expert on. So I'm going to type in.
Google never leave me, unlike my dad.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not
So
true,
I
I
typed
didn't.
in go to the, and Google has an autofill-in feature. As you're typing something
Oh,
in.
there we go. We got a suggestion.
Oh wait, did we?
Fuck Google. We got a suggestion.
What did we get?
Hang on, we did.
Cat said Morocco.
Morocco.
Is that-
Oh, there it is.
Yay! All right. Thank you, Kat.
Nice.
It worked.
Kat. All right. So your suggestion is Morocco. All right, players.
Hey.
You are all experts on Morocco. Ed, why don't you start us off?
Okay.
All right. This is the game of Expert Challenge. Your suggestion is Morocco. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Begin.
Morocco was invented as a percussion instrument, but a very, very large country-sized percussion instrument. So you'd take the Morocco and then you'd shake it several times, and it would make all the beads inside make a sound.
Challenge.
And
Emily.
It's actually Morocco, but people have shortened it due to the lack of attention span in today's media.
Yes, please tell me about Morocco.
So Morocco is basically the big hub of really,
Challenge.
really good
Yes,
chocolate.
Mike.
Morocco was invented by Mariah Coco Carey.
All right. That's true. My favorite singer. Please come up and talk about her.
So Mariah Coco Carey was married to Nick Coco Cannon, and they had a baby named Coco Beware, and that child died, so they had another child named Coco Crispy.
Challenge.
Yes, Emily.
When their kid took a shit, it was called Cocoa Pebbles.
Emily, please sit down. Mike, you may continue. 2 minutes?
challenge.
Yes, Ed.
The child's godfather was Count Chocula.
Yes, he was. Tell me about Count Chocula.
Count Chocula and his brother Blueberry live in
Challenge!
Pennsylvania.
Yes, Mike.
Blueberries.
Keep going, Ed.
Damn it.
So they live in
Challenge!
Pennsylvania, but
Yes,
they had to
Emily.
come.
His name is actually Boo Berry, and he takes offense to the mispronunciation.
Yes, he does. Philologists everywhere are screaming. Please tell us about it.
So,
Challenge.
if you don't know, Count
Yes,
Chocula
Ed.
and Blueberry.
Philologists aren't screaming. The falafelologists are.
Sit down, Ed. Emily, keep talking. Minute and 15 seconds left.
So, like I said, if you don't know,
Challenge.
Count Chocula and
Yes,
Blueberry.
Mike.
I'm a falafelologist and I am screaming.
All right, fine. You're here. Tell us. What? 1 minute?
Challenge!
Yes.
There wasn't a hard H on the end of that ah.
That is true. Philologists everywhere are still screaming. Emily, stand up and tell us.
So in order to properly scream, you have to have a hard H on the end
Challenge.
of your ah.
Challenge.
Yes, Mike. Okay, Ed.
All you need to scream is a lung capacity and the will to live.
Sit down, Ed. Emily,
Challenge.
keep going.
Challenge.
Yes, Mike.
I'm willing to slive.
Please tell me about sliving and what it requires. 45 seconds.
Sliving requires a lot of will and a lot of.
Yes, Emily.
Challenge!
Yes.
Living is actually the snake version of living.
Sit down.
Challenge.
Yes, Ed, 10 seconds.
If it was the snake version of living, then the snake went to Adam and Eve and were like, yo, you should live less. And they're like, yo, yeah.
All right, with that profound statement, I must claim that Emily is our victor. So, Emily, congratulations! Our loudest,
Victory is
most obnoxious
mine!
game of expert challenge ever.
Definitely the angriest.
Yeah, definitely the angriest. Good job, guys. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And thank you, audience member, for the suggestion. I know we know exactly who you are. So thank you anyway.
Thank you,
Call
Kat.
her
We
by
adore
name.
you.
In the recording.
She actually has a more interesting to pronounce first name than you have last name, Scooby-Doo.
Yekaterina?
Yekaterina.
Is that how
God.
you pronounce it?
How bad are we butchering that?
I think that's it.
No.
Is it Yekaterina Satanina? It sounds like
God.
a book
Oh,
character
God.
name.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss character. Sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Ding dong.
Sounds like an Animorphs character.
All
All
right.
right.
Good job, guys. It was a good game.
Yay!
Hoorah.
Sounds good. So usually we try not to new choice each other until we've explained the game of new choice, because anyone who's listening to for the first time is like, why do they keep changing their mind whenever they hear a doorbell?
Why don't they just answer the door? Yeah.
Just answer the door.
Quit ignoring your duties.
Yeah. Right. So all right. Well, right now we're gonna jump into the game of new choice.
Yay.
And the way new choice works is, as you may have guessed from the random doorbell noise, new choice is a game. It's a game for we're gonna have 3 people playing this game. We're gonna do.
Okay.
Let's get everybody who's not me playing this game.
The other 3 people.
Let's get 3 other people.
Gee, I wonder.
So the way new choice works is our players are going to compose a scene, and in the middle of that scene, we're gonna have our host trolling them with the sweet sounds of the new choice noise, which goes a little something like if I could find the fucking there it is. Not that.
No.
No, that's
It's
the
the fucking doorbell. Oh God.
the worst.
The haunted doorbell. The spooky doorbell.
So, for example, if I were to say, Matt, what's your favorite sports team?
God, do I love the Yankees. God, do I love the Hawks. God, do I love the French team. God, man, I hate sports.
There you go. That is the essence of new choice in a
Spoken
nutshell.
like a true
So-
art kid.
Oh.
I like sports. Shut up.
I like sports. Your first choice was Yankees. You did answer correctly the first time.
Yeah.
You made
What?
the right choice.
I don't dislike sports.
All right, let's get our awesome suggestioner. We have an actual audience. This is great.
I'm not gonna watch another one.
I'll tell you, so, it's her last show. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to edit out all mentions of the fact that we have one audience member, so that it sounds like we have a bunch of people. Because if
I
it's
mean-
We have
saying
so
we have,
many. What are you talking about?
Just listen to him.
Thank you.
Our
Thank
live
you. You're too
audience.
kind.
we have one audience.
Our live audience.
Yes, one audience, please. So they are a live audience. That's actually, that's better than some of the old comedy troupe shows back in my day would get attendance-wise. It was usually just like friends and family of us. and then that's it. Because we didn't hang up flyers, man.
Yeah,
We-
somehow we actually got a pretty decent following on Foul
Because you guys
Play.
put up flyers now. We didn't do that.
It's not hard.
It's not. It's literally. It's easy. It's literally easy.
Also, there was more than one female involved.
Yeah.
I don't
But,
think
like-
that has to do with flyers.
It's
But I'll tell
actually
you-
because we got a lot of freshmen this year, and
Yeah.
they brought all their
Yeah.
friends. And it
A lot
helped.
of essentially unpaid interns.
And we also did well, so then people wanted to come back. There was it's good.
That helps, but I mean, it's not really required to be good at what you're doing. Look at Brainwreck. No.
Oh,
Mean.
no, mean.
I'm like, you know what's funny is that like my generation of the comedy troupe, there was a legitimate hate of Brainwreck. It wasn't
Yes.
like a running joke. So it's like, for me, making fun of Brainwreck is almost like how our dads have like an out of touch view of what flies when it comes to racist jokes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like we would consider it offensive, but their generation was like, ha ha, something about black people mudslide, I don't know, whatever. But they just like say it without any cares. That's like me
Yeah.
and Brainwreck.
I'd say that's more our grandparents, but parents.
Yeah, I
too,
was gonna
guess,
say
but-
grandparents.
Well, you got. I mean, I feel like my parent. Well, my dad's old. My dad's in his like almost 70 now. So he's at that.
wow.
Yeah, you guys. I guess your dads are probably a little younger. I guess, right?
Yeah, 49.
That is
51.
50.
My dad is 51.
You guys
Yeah.
are old. Like your dads are like over the cusp of where it was like, okay, the concept of PC was like already a thing.
Yeah.
They don't have as much of an
Yeah.
excuse. But
Max
I will
went
say
out
this. I cannot wait until I'm old enough where people stop paying attention to like what generation I belong to. They just lump me in with old, because once you're old, you're allowed to say whatever you want because you're old. It's like, oh, don't mind him. He's from a different generation. That's why he's saying M-bombs and running around naked. It's,
So,
it was
somehow
acceptable.
this also,
What, Mike? You do that already.
Yeah,
20
but now I'm old.
2040
somehow
was a different
this
time.
all started from New Choice introduction.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
yeah.
did it- yeah. Weren't we playing? Weren't we doing some kind of podcast or something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not entirely sure.
We are really on focus tonight, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I mean, this is part of the fun of it. So
It's Gine.
Everything's Gine.
Everything is fine.
It's totally gone.
Okay, so we've explained New Choice, and then we went all the way to Guam and back again. So let's get a suggestion for New Choice. Give me a suggestion of an animal. No, sorry, no, not an animal. That's a documentary question. Let's do a suggestion for places you don't want to live for New Choice.
Audience, places you don't want to live.
All of our audience members, now is the time to cast your vote.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
We actually have a.
Do, 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 do.
I got a thing for this here. It's called. There we go.
Hey.
Audience, are you still there?
Nope.
Are you
She's
still
probably
there?
actually like doing something while this is running.
No,
in the
I believe
background.
she's working on something, so you know.
Stop asking me to
So
do
should we
stuff.
just trust the almighty Google?
Well, the thing is, the key word is there. You don't trust the almighty Google. You bow to it.
Yeah.
And you provide it an offering, and in exchange, it gives you wisdom. Oh,
Pretty
there we go.
sure I bow to
We got
Glort,
something?
thank you.
We got something. We got
Yay! Perfect.
Pluto!
Pluto is our
Yay,
suggestion. That's
perfect.
actually a great suggestion. There we go. Pluto is your suggestion for New Choice. So, players, this is the game of New Choice. Your suggestion is Pluto. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Begin.
So, this is what it's going to be like. We're going to be the first people to ever set foot on Pluto.
Yeah. That
I'm
is the
excited.
most truthful statement I've heard since we've started this voyage about 15 years ago. That is the most lying, sadistic thing I've heard since starting this voyage 15 years ago.
It'll be a 15-year-long voyage back, but man, these next few days will be absolutely worth it.
I'm just
These
ready.
next few days will make me want to live here. These next few days will make me want to find a nice Plutonian wife and settle down.
What about her over there? Hey, you.
Huh?
You're a native Plutonian, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Why
What do
do
you
you
say? Give her like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
She's pretty cute.
Okay. So, I don't know. Is that like
What is 5 and 6?
Oh, they're well, I'm surprised you speak our language. That's a little surprising.
It's this translator
Well, I
patch
have-
that I've been.
I have-
Oh, right.
Yeah, I have.
I bought the cheapo
And I
one,
have
so
a
she
small
sounds a little
bit of my
Spanish.
Yeah, it happens.
I have a small chip in my brain that translates any other language that you could possibly throw at me into my native tongue and back again. I have a small chip in my brain that translates anything that you can throw at me into some sort of pig Latin, and then I can throw it back to you in my native tongue, and hopefully you'll understand. So I have this little chip in my brain that just kind of automatically makes you guys look like porn stars. So really, I don't really care what you're saying. You just look good.
See, she has the same one, but even she got the expensive model.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know you were supposed to go expensive. I bought cheap, and now everything kind of comes in like this Spanish overtone.
Hey. We look kind of frighteningly attractive.
No, I don't want any burritos. No, I don't want any chimichangas. No, I would not like to travel to Tijuana. No, the Aztecs were not a great people.
They absolutely were.
What are
not.
Aztecs?
Oh my God! Listen, what are you, an alien? Oh wait.
That's
All right.
Well,
Is it?
I mean,
Is that
technically
racist now?
you are the alien at the moment.
So
Or
we're
is it-
from a planet called Earth,
Yeah.
specifically the United States, which is a country on Earth. We are from Canada, which is a country on Earth. We are from Sri Lanka, we are from the Dominican Republic. We are from the South Pole. We are from the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. We are actually from Mercury, but we are actually not of this world. We've
I mean,
actually died
that's-
several years ago.
not
You know, we are
fixing
ghosts,
anything.
but spirits.
Also, I don't think it'd be racist. Wouldn't it be like planetist or something?
I mean,
I mean, if we're gonna get into logistics here.
I guess it could be. So how would you like to come back with us to our home planet, Miss Plutonian?
Which is which again? You never really specified.
Just not of this world.
The spirit world, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
at the
well,
real.
Well, I mean, it sounds definitely interesting, but I'm just concerned. Well, it sounds a little bit like you're trying to buy me at the moment, so I'm a little concerned about my autonomy at the moment.
Would you allow us to buy you? I mean, that seems like something that we'd want to do in the future.
I mean,
Or
we
near
are from
future.
the
Well-
spirit world. This is kind of.
Yeah,
Well,
it's kind of
here
our
on
thing.
Pluto,
We're just better
well,
than you.
from what I could tell, as accurate as that might be,
Yeah.
the way that I interpreted your previous conversation was that you wanted to fornicate in some sort of way.
No,
So,
you're the one
I
seeing
don't know
us as
how it
porn
works.
stars.
I mean, we
Yes,
are
but-
very attractive.
Yes, but I remember your
are.
slightly paler friend.
And I did
remember
have
your
that.
slightly paler friend mentioning
Ooh.
something about a Plutonian wife.
I didn't know we were slinging down right now. Ooh,
I mean,
slightly
we are.
paler friend. Ooh, well, you're slightly scaly. Take that.
Mm.
You have feathers on your elbows. Take that. Ooh, well, you don't really have elbows. Take that. Ooh, well, your mother, I hope she doesn't look like you, because that means I'd give your mother only a 4 out of 10. Take that.
You still have-
Wow, okay. What happened there?
I don't know.
Ah,
You
I'm
started
in
an
the-
interplanetary conflict.
Good.
just offers for Plutonian fornication just shot down.
Plutonian fornicating porn stars. A film.
I think we've got,
By
we've got
Robert
a-
Duvall.
Look me in the eye and tell me you wouldn't want to do that. Like,
we've got a sequel to Pluto Nash in our hands now.
Oh,
yes,
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
please.
By the
Oh,
way,
man.
what's Pluto Nash?
It was
What?
before your time.
Yeah, you were in
It's an-
kindergarten.
You didn't
It's an
have
Eddie
to.
Murphy movie.
We were talking about 9/11 earlier, but Pluto Nash, in some respects, was the bigger tragedy of that year.
I don't think so. I think mainly because it.
Ouch.
Ah. All right, that was all right.
Wait,
that was,
so Emily was literally in kindergarten when Pluto Nash came out.
Oh.
When did
Okay.
Pluto Nash come out?
I don't know.
I think
Mike
it was
just said it.
2001. I thought it was.
To
2001, I'm
IMDb.
assuming.
I think it was. It was around then. It was a long ass time ago, and
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, never forget.
Mm.
But yeah, so that was a new choice. Let us move on to
Yeah.
our next game, the Dave game. It'd be
Oh,
fun
God.
if.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is the game about Dave. Oh, Dave.
About Dave.
The
Lovely
legacy.
Dave.
This is the game that
Dave
The legacy of
who I've
everyone
never
named
met.
Dave.
just Dave. It's just our Dave. We have our own.
Shout
Dave.
out to all them Daves.
All them Daves.
No
So
trouble. No trouble.
There's got to be at least one Dave in our audience. All about that Dave.
See, there's got to be at least one
'Cause
Dave
you know
amongst
I'm
all of
all
our people.
about that Dave.
Exactly.
Hey, you stop that.
We've made.
Stop it.
That is where I draw the line. I'm now offended.
At me talk singing?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on.
I'm sorry, the audience is on delay. I don't know.
Let's do Dave. Let's do
The Daving game.
Let's do the Daving game. Let's do Daving game. Let's do it'd be funny riff.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll have Ed and Matt do the scene, and Emily, Snoopy, and the Red Baron will do finish the suggestions here. Well, so the way that it'd be funny riff is playing is the way we play it'd be funny riff is we'll have our players play out a scene, and then our host will stop them and remind them that it would be funnier if, and then say something along the lines of it'd be funnier if their hands were actually made of, and then we point to our ideas person who will then finish the sentence, finish the notes for the
Chimichangas.
Their hands are chimichangas now, and so that's it. That's the rule. Them's the rules. From now on, that scene, they're chimichangas.
Yes.
So that's the way this game's gonna work. So let's get a suggestion from all of our audience members, all of them.
All right.
Let's get for a blue cow eating establishment. Sure, eating establishment.
A lot of food. Just
Lots of
I
food.
like that you don't say like restaurant or like.
It's a Jersey thing.
Yeah, it's in Jersey. Yeah.
Eating establishment.
Eating
Hey,
establishment.
come on down to the eating
God.
establishment with me. I gotta ask you a question. Hey.
Hey, nobody else in New Jersey. You better lay off.
You know, a sketch we never did was the Jersey Shore car alarm.
Yeah. It was really a simple concept. All it was just me and Alex going, yeah, and just fist bumping. And that's really all there was
it's
to
like
it.
if someone's like
Christ.
stealing your car, and a bunch of guys like
You
come
just
out.
get two guys come out of the car and just go, yeah.
That's a quality sketch.
It would have made a great 5-second film or a Vine or something. Like it didn't have many legs to go on. Like it was pretty much that one joke, but it's a funny enough joke where if we filmed it, I think it would get laughs.
I think we should make a feature film version
Bloody
of it.
hell.
Taco
We got
Bell.
Taco Bell,
Oh,
everyone.
Jesus.
We've got Taco Bell.
All right.
So our suggestion for this scene for Matt and Ed is Taco Bell, and
Yay!
I'm gonna be Daving, and Emily's gonna be finishing my Daves.
Good.
Because
All right.
Dave is a verb.
Well,
Players, this is the game of It'd Be Funny Riff. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
good?
Wow. Sally,
Yes.
I can't believe it's our 5th year anniversary.
Uh
It's
huh.
the first time I took you to Taco Bell.
You know, this is really this is a big moment. You know, I think I'm proud of how far we've come together these 5 years. I started with just the regular tacos, the soft shells, and
It'd
Yeah,
be funnier
now,
if Ed was suffering from.
leukemia?
Oh my god.
and now I've eaten enough, fire sauce that it's kind of
It's funny
overtaken my
'cause
blood.
The shininess of your head right now kind of reminds me of, a soft taco. And it's just, my God, I've never been more in love. Listen, I was going to wait until we had finished our order, but screw the cashier. Sally, would
Yes,
you
Jason?
marry me?
Yes, Jason.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh.
The happiest day of my life.
Now
One
let's
of these
get as
days,
much Taco Bell as we possibly can. I don't have much time left.
That's true.
It'd be
Yeah.
funnier if Strumble was sitting on a.
Elephant.
I don't know how I got this through the door. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm
All
glad
I
you
know
did.
is I wanted to ride off into the sunset, and I thought horses. And so I got the sickest elephant I could get because I thought it would match your sickness, and for some reason that was adorable. And
Oh,
I know it sort of sounds like a parrot's humping a monkey, But that's not important.
I love parrot monkey hybrid children.
I know. You told me that in our first date. Oh my god, everything.
I think you remembered. Oh, let's.
So, do you want to ride off into the sunset with me?
Well, I mean, we're at Taco Bell. I mean,
It'd be funnier if Ed's arm were full of.
Cream cheese.
I mean, I didn't bring all this cream cheese here for nothing,
You bring cream cheese everywhere.
and I eat it on tacos.
No, I'm
and-
sorry. You know, actually, no, I'm sorry. I do need to lose it for like 1 second. You put cream cheese on tacos. That's like the one thing where I'm like, oh god, do I marry this bitch or do I not? You know, it's kind of like a, ugh. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like everyone has like that one thing. Like whenever I murdered some people and put them in like a taxi cab and sent them off.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I put cream cheese on tacos, and
Yeah, you're
know,
stressing out the elephant.
and sometimes you
See?
say
Stressed out
the
elephant.
damn word, the D word. And I
Ooh.
don't like that you sometimes use the DAMN word. Okay, so we both have our things.
Do
Okay?
you think I damn care?
Shut
It'd be
up.
funnier if the
Ooh.
Taco Bell were on top of a.
Indianapolis 500 race.
What?
What? Okay.
Listen, I can say damn whenever I want.
What do you mean by that?
Shut up, elephant.
Hey.
I own you.
Okay.
All right. You know what?
I think
Maybe rush into this. Maybe rush into this.
I want to rush into this. You don't understand how much I've
You
been
wanted
thinking about
to.
this day.
No, let the people outside rush into things or rush past things.
But they're already rushing. They're rushing.
Oh my God! The elephant just died. We had
Maybe
one
it's a
chance.
sign. Maybe it's a sign.
Maybe it's a sign of me. God.
Wow. I like how that game tends to devolve into sound effects.
Yeah.
I'm kind of totally okay with that.
I can live with it.
I mean, anytime I have a chance to do an underwater chainsaw or an elephant getting hit with a speed racing car, I'm fine with that.
I gotta be honest. I could tell that my attempts at car racing noises were just coming off as like a bumblebee just kind of running into a wall. Vroom, vroom.
Boom. Boom.
La, 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 la.
La la la.
La 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 la. Good.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that seemed to sort of
All
miss the
right.
conflict for the first like 2 minutes, but that's okay.
Whatever.
We just loved each other.
Conflict is we're in love.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love is a battlefield, gentlemen.
No, that was good. That was good. All right.
All right, let's move on to a game we call documentary.
Mike, would you like to be the documentarian this week?
Sure, I'll do it.
All right, cool. So let me. Do you want me to explain the game, or do you want to explain it and then I just lead it? Or
Nah, you can lead it. Go for
all
it.
right, cool. So this is the game of documentary. The way this works is we have two animals of some sort, and they will be, conversing or doing animal-like things, making their noises. And we're going to have a documentarian played by Mike, who is going to be documenting the thing and explaining what's going on and kind of interpreting it for us. Simple enough. So can I get audience? Can I get a suggestion for an animal?
Do, 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 do.
Definitely don't cut this part out. Keep this in.
The parrot was
Wait, no. Hit the...
da 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 da.
Eat a little eat.
Fruit bat. We got fruit bat.
Fruit bat. Perfect.
Hey!
Perfect. Thank you, audience.
The fuck does a fruit bat sound like?
That's your guys' job. All right, so Emily and Ed, you are fruit bat. Mike, you will be describing it. Players, this is the game of documentary. Are you ready?
Yes.
I think.
Begin.
All right. As you can see, we are here in the den of the loathsome fruit bat. deep in the jungles of Antarctica. And if you look closely into the trees, I think we could see a fruit bat. This one apparently has some sort of learning disability. He's flying straight into the wall over and over again. It appears this fruit bat has spent way too much time underwater and is oxygen deprived. And I think I see another fruit bat coming to help him. Oh no, he's just harassing the first fruit bat. He's harassing. Oh, he's yelling on him. Wow. They're really on it. Wow. And now he's stealing the first fruit bat's lunch money. And now giving the first fruit bat a swirly, it looks like. Well, that is cruel, but it is nature's way. And now the second fruit bat has walked away, but he is now going back to his. I guess he appears to live in some sort of trailer home, where apparently there doesn't seem to be any parents around. He seems to live a very neglected life, and the first fruit bat is following him to his trailer. The first fruit bat sees how terrible the second fruit bat lives and feels sympathy for him. The second fruit bat realizes the first fruit bat has been following him. And he's enraged. But the first fruit bat is talking him down. He's giving him his Pokemon cards. Oh, that's cool. Looks like they're BFFs now. Yep, they're going to jump in the McDonald's play place together. Look at that. Look how much fun they're having. Now one of the fruit bats is scared. He's stuck in the top of the play place. He's scared to go down the slide. And the second fruit bat is trying to encourage the first fruit bat. Get the hell down the slide. And he's getting it. Oh, but now the second fruit bat is jumping on the first fruit bat again and wailing on him. He's taking his lunch money again. Oh no. It was all an elaborate ruse. He's left the first fruit bat for dead, and he's buying a McFlurry.
Well, okay.
Gotta be honest, I was real confused which one was the first and the second.
I don't know who was making which noise, so I just went with what I heard.
Oh, man.
That was like, it almost sounded like two Pokemon
Apparently that's
fighting.
what a fruit bat sounds like.
It is now. Just like how whales sounds like Alex having some sort of seizure.
Yeah. No, what I like about this is
God
like
rest his soul.
R.I.P. Alex.
R.I.P. What I like about this is that there's different kinds of documentarians. So like when Topher does it, it's very engaging like that. Mike, you sound like you've like been on like a PBS channel for 5 years too long. Like just making you do these documentaries, and they just sent you to fucking Antarctica to look at bats. It's like, yep, it looks like that one.
Because
Yeah, he's doing
bats
it.
live in
I slept with one
Antarctica.
intern and my career's in the shitter.
Oh God.
No, it's good, guys. I like it. I like it. You did fine.
It was fine.
You did fine.
Well,
Our
thank
audience,
you.
our audience is informing me that there's an over a minute delay from when she submits like a suggestion and when we get it.
I like it.
Oh no.
Listen,
Oh, this is live television. Oh.
listen, we fid dine, guys. We fid dine.
Yes.
Listen, Kat, I understand your delay problem. I sympathize. I empathize.
Oh, I thought you were addressing a cat in the room with you. Like, listen, cat. Stop pawing at me.
And besides, it's audience. Listen, audience.
Audience, all of our audience,
Okay.
unless they're all named Cat.
I actually had to kick my cat out in order to do this podcast,
You had to
which,
kick your
which
cat,
killed me
Jesus.
a little bit.
Oh, don't do that.
Dude. Don't,
Okay.
dude.
Thank you.
Oh, now you're getting on me for cat abuse, Mr. and Mr. Hey, let's kill cats repeatedly during
No, I think
improv
that's
sessions.
Emily. That's just me. Ed likes
That's
cats.
just Matt. Matt, yeah,
what,
Matt just.
What did I do? Why am I getting lumped in with this?
Yeah, it's all just Matt. All the
Yeah,
sociopathic
Actually-
behavior. It's just-
Yeah.
It was very
I
funny
can't help
because Mike messaged me on Facebook and was like, hey, you know, there's an uncut, there's a bit in the uncut version of the podcast that I think you'll appreciate. And I sent it back. I'm like, it doesn't have to do with killing cats, does it? And he goes, ... why? Why would that be a thing?
It wasn't a concern for me. I was just. This is new to me.
Eh.
So I had to explain to him the torture in which I had to endure with the cat killing.
The torture,
metaphorical
the
cat
torture of joking.
It's always
Oh,
the quiet
God.
ones. It's always the quiet ones.
I'm not even quiet.
Yeah,
It's always
the
Matt.
loudest one.
It's
There we
always
go.
Matt.
All
It's
right.
really- it's
When
just
in
kinda-
doubt, blame Strumba.
Rumble. Derp. All right, we are rolling right along. Let's move on to a new game this week. We're doing a new game. Well, new for the listeners. New for the
Yeah.
listeners, not for you guys. Hopefully, you guys have done this before.
Do we actually have enough people to do this right now?
Fuck.
I don't think we do.
We absolutely don't.
We have only one
Wait,
victim of
what's
the
the game?
two.
It's interrogation.
Interrogation.
Interrogation. We need 4 people for that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Fuck, we can't even do dating
Do
game
we?
either.
No, we
Well,
can't.
no. Well, we can
Well,
do
well,
we can
hold
do
on.
interrogation
Hang
if we
on.
get two suggestions from our live audience.
What?
Well, we could also just do like
Well, no,
one
because-
interrogatee and then 2 interrogators.
We could do that, I guess. We could
No,
try it.
I don't know. It's a hard game. What we could do dating game where basically someone leads it and then they're also the ones guessing. So after they lead it, they basically shut themselves off. The other 3 get suggestions themselves and then turn it back on, and they just have them guess.
Okay.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that could work.
So basically, so basically it'd be like, so if we did dating game, I would explain it, but then I would be the one guessing. So I would turn my mic off.
No. You could just do it this way. We'll just we'll have you be 2 characters.
Clearly, we
Just
think
in the
this
dating game. Just
so thoroughly
I think
through
interrogation
before the show.
you can be both. You can be the host and the guesser, and
That's,
just like
that's
interact
what I'm
with
saying. And then you guys just
That's
get
what he's
suggestions
saying.
for yourselves.
I think interrogation would be easier. Actually,
All right.
You think?
Because basically, I mean, the way that would work is one of us would explain it, and then myself or 2 people would go offline or turn off their headsets, and then the other 2 people would get suggestions, and then message us when they're ready.
well, because if we have live suggestions or whatever, then the 2 people who are the interrogators just get the suggestions from the audience, and then the people guessing just don't look at it. It'll be like an honor system thing. It'll have to be.
All right.
And then-
This sounded
and then-
so
and then-
complicated.
It's not complicated. This is
We could
actually
just-
like the simplest thing.
And are there 2 interrogatees or just the one?
There's 2, so 2 people would have
Okay.
to.
I don't know.
But also,
Secondary question.
Hmm.
Secondary question: if we're gonna do that, and I'm one of the interrogatees, does that allow me to go get food?
whoa.
You're asking a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, food. Come on.
That's very unprofessional.
Alright, that's why I asked these
If
questions.
we were about to launch a rocket and you're like, oh, in the countdown between 10 and 1, can I go grab a snack?
Can I grab snack,
do, you,
please?
do you mean to tell me that NASA people don't do that?
I mean, I would.
Exactly.
I mean, do you want to just cut interrogation and dating game for this week, or do you want to
We
try and
could.
run them?
We could. We know what we could try. Is we could just cut one of the people from dating game. Just make it 2 bachelors. You know.
Yeah, that'd work.
And
Want to try that?
That's probably the simplest way to
Okay.
do it.
We'll do a person and object then, or do you want to do the
Honestly, I think person and object is idea is very hit and miss. So we could do without idea and still do.
Okay.
I'd rather get rid of idea personally.
All right, so, would you guys can? I know, I'll lead it. I just like leading this game.
You want to? Okay. You can lead
Yeah,
it.
that's cool.
I want to guess this time. I
Okay.
haven't guessed yet.
you do.
All right, so let me
Okay.
explain it, Mike. I'll tell you when to
Neither
go
have
offline.
Hmm?
What?
I said
What
neither
Emily?
have I in terms of. Huh?
What?
Who?
Who?
What?
Who?
What? Emily, are you saying
No.
are you saying you've never guessed either?
Well, I've guessed during foul play, but in terms of the podcast.
You've never been on the podcast.
Considering-
God damn it!
Well, do you want to guess?
Maybe.
That way you can go get your food.
Yeah.
And I'll be a thing or
Yeah.
person, whichever.
Also, are you gonna grab? Is it quick food?
I
It's
mean,
literally
she's
me
gonna go
running
to,
downstairs, so yes.
Okay, yeah, that's
She's
fine.
gonna go to
Fine.
Chili's real
Let me-
quick. And,
Go
like,
to Taco Bell and get married.
Let me explain the game really quick, Emily, and,
My
and
bad.
I'll tell you when I tell you to shut your headset off. You mute whatever your sound. Okay, so
Wait, so one suggestion before we start. When you're assigning out who is what and who's the player or who's the person, who's the thing, don't ask for suggestions. Just give it out. Just tell people who they are.
okay,
Yeah, that's it.
so
Go ahead.
just come up with it myself essentially.
No, I'm not saying for the suggestions. I'm saying when you're asking who wants to be the person, just be like, Mike, you'll be the person. Or
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So okay, cool. So take a break and. Hello, everyone. This is the dating game. The way this game works is we have with us, we're one player short this week, so we're going to do a slightly shrunken version of dating game. It'll still be fine. We have with us one lovely contestant, and then one lovely Is it contestant or bachelors and bachelorettes? Which one is which?
They're all contestants.
No, it's one contestant, two bachelor/bachelorette.
Okay, cool. So let me start again. Hello, everyone. It's
Well, don't say hello. They've already been introduced. They've been listening.
I'm acting like it's a game show.
You're
All right,
acting
fine.
like
There we go. Great. Up next, we have the dating game. Woo! The way this works, we'll be running a slightly shrunken version this week because we are one player short, but that'll be fine. It'll just be a quicker game. The way this works is we have one lovely contestant and two lovely bachelors and or bachelorettes representing a person and an object. Ed, you'll be the person. Mike, you'll be the object. So. The way this works is we will assign them a famous person and or character and an object, and our contestant will come in and ask them questions. They will answer in their respective personas, and after 3 questions, Emily, our contestant, will A, try and guess who they are, and B, pick one to go on a date with. Simple enough?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Emily, you may mute your stuff. I'll get suggestions, and I'll type in a message on here when you should come back. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
1 second. I'll be back.
All right, cool. So, suggestion audience person, you can just message me somewhere else. If you want to do it a little bit quicker, you can also do it on here. I'm going to need a famous person or character and an object. Any object.
You know, we can't play Tijuana Taxi, but there's nothing that says I can't interpretively sing Tijuana Taxi. Ha!
Blue's Clues is Tijuana.
Okay, all right. I got the suggestions. We have Confucius, and we have a meat tenderizer. All right. So for our famous person or character, we have Confucius, and for our object, we have meat tenderizer. Simple enough. All right. Let me see if Emily is back.
Which one am I again? Person or thing?
You are the object.
Okay.
Hello.
Yay! Oh God! All right, so I gotta stop. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back our contestant. Yay! Yeah. All right. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Tina, and I like to watch cartoons on Saturday mornings and to read excessively.
Wow.
Also, I promise I'm not a woman child.
I didn't ask.
Okay.
All right. Bachelor and or bachelorette number 1, why don't you tell us who you are? Or a little bit about yourself. Say what you are. Just kidding. No, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello. I am here on this here show attempting to further the bloodline and to extend my family as far as it can go.
Okay.
All right. And bachelor and a bachelorette number 2, tell us a little about yourself.
Hey, baby, I'm here for one reason and one reason only, to soften things up. Mash it in there real good. Get things real nice and palatable. Uh,
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Start asking your questions.
Okay, so for me, I think that trying to be happy for as long as I can is the core value that I have. What would you say is your one core value?
I would say that my one core value is being as holistic as you can be. In order to fully realize your potential, you must treat everyone else as you would like to be treated. There's such a fairness in the world and such an order. And I believe that that is the key to that is my main
Okay.
philosophy. That's my main philosophy.
Okay, well, being fair to everyone is always a good thing. Contestant number 2?
Well, it seems to me that the most important thing in life is to take a big, meaty obstacle and just smash it right on through. Gotta pulverize it. Don't let anything stop you from mashing things up.
Ah, that's a way to look at things. Okay, can I ask my next question?
Yeah. It's,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Our bachelor, the bachelorette says yes. So yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Yes. Please go ahead.
I was not consulted.
Okay, so, as I said before, I really like to read. What would you say your favorite book is?
I would say that one of my favorite books. What I don't mean to, toot my own horn, but probably some of the enduring texts that I have written. Some of the things that have, founded, modern thinking. I would like to think that something that I've done has really impacted the way people operate. I feel like something with meaning is what I'm all about.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you, contestant number 2?
Wait, I'm sorry, I have a question. Wait, can you what languages can you read? Because I want to make sure I want you to read one of the things I wrote, but I want to make sure that you can actually read it. What languages can you read? Any like
Well, what language?
Eastern Asian languages, anything like that, or are you just a Western person?
Well, I can try to read more Eastern languages if that's what it takes.
Hmm. Hmm.
What about you, contestant number 2? What's your favorite book?
Well, lately I've been all about this book I found called Animal Farm. But I have to say my all-time favorite is this book called Hatchet. It actually stars a cousin of mine.
Okay.
You
Okay,
may
now,
ask your
final
third question.
The third and final question.
Final question. So, I'm not exactly the most well-traveled person in the world. I'm more of a homebody. I like staying home with my cats and just kind of chilling and reading. But if you were to take me anywhere in the world, where would you take me?
Well, my answer is far from confusing. I'd take you to my homeland, China.
Ooh. What about you, contestant number 2?
Well, I like staying home too. I'd like to spend most of my time in the kitchen, cooking you up something real good. That's my idea of a good night.
Wow, how very appetizing of you.
Aha! All right. Contestant, are you ready to guess and to pick a lovely person to go home with you, or object, or thing?
I think so. So, contestant number 2, you seem really sweet, and you seem to be very similar to to my personality, but I'm not entirely sure that a meat tenderizer would be the best companion for me.
Very good.
Yeah, well, your loss.
That said, Confucius, I think that it would be very interesting to go on a date with you.
Very good. Very, very good. So you'll be going out with an old Chinese philosopher.
As opposed to a
Expand
meat
my
smashing
horizons.
object.
All right, just let me push this just because I want to. Yay! Good job, guys. Very good job. Mike, you missed a golden opportunity when she asked where you should take her to Pound Town.
Oh! It was right in front of me. Wait.
I was
Is
so tempted to say, I'm pretty sure that pounding meat is my job, but
Damn it.
I
Damn it.
refrained.
Is it too late to go to Pound Town?
I mean, if we leave now, I mean,
What time are they open till on Sundays?
I think they close at like 11, so we need to go like now.
I mean, Pound Town should really be a 24-hour thing.
They should be. It really just comes down to tax dollars.
Sometimes you just want to go to Pound Town. Doesn't matter if it's 3 in the morning.
Sometimes, well, it depends on the day. Sometimes they're open all night long.
But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're only open during business hours.
It's like, oh damn it, it's Memorial Day. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently we had Conan stolen away from us, all lovely audience members.
yeah, Conan was stolen by our arch friend Vern. He was doing another podcast.
Arch friend.
Arch friend. But no, he's promoting us. He's out. He's basically we know we could spin this. He was out on a promotional tour. He was doing.
That's a good point.
He was on the talk show circuit, the podcast circuit, promoting us. That's what was happening. And same thing with Alex. Alex was out on a music festival promotion tour. It wasn't that
promoting all
Rest
the
in
music
peace.
festivals.
Clarky. I don't know where the hell Clarky went.
Do we ever know? No.
He was a maybe on the Facebook, so he was just kind of like. Yeah. No, Emily, did you
The
ever meet
exasperated
Clarky?
sigh.
I don't think you did. No,
Nope.
you're a freshman, man.
Negative.
Oh, you're gonna have
I
fun.
haven't met Shifty either.
Really? Oh.
No, I don't think so. I've never
Oh,
met
because
Shifty.
he hasn't been back at all since yeah, because he's been in like Minnesota and then friggin' California or Seattle.
Yeah, and I resent that, by the way. I'm a sophomore now, technically.
Yeah, you're not. You're gonna have some fun with the freshmen. It's amazing the power
Oh,
trip to go on
Jesus.
to. You're gonna feel old, real fast once you see people that are younger than you.
I'm still in denial about people that were born into the 2000s being in high school right now.
What? Ah! They're actual millennials. God damn it. Ugh.
Well, I mean,
Who allowed this?
2000 was 15 years ago.
I'm literally from a different century from some people. Oh man. That
Well, so
sucks.
am I, technically.
Yeah. Barely. I want to know. I wonder if I want to meet someone who's born on like the dawn of the new millennium. Because I know there were like that was a huge news story when that happened when the year 2000 hit and when Y2K didn't destroy everybody. Oh shit, we lost both Matt and Ed now. How the fuck did that happen?
Ah.
Matt's
Well-
computer froze and then he just like they both dropped off.
Well,
They're
that's the
trying to
end of our
set us
show.
up. They're giving us some alone time.
Damn.
Those sly bastards. Yeah, I
They
think
really want the meat to go
they
on.
really want us to go to Pound Town apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Now Ed wants in on Pound Town.
Clearly.
Oh, yeah. 3 ways to Pound Town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pound Town has a 3-way intersection.
So I don't know what, like, I just kind of my connection dropped a bit, and I'm looking at
Okay.
my because I sent you guys some Facebook messages being like, hey, can you hear me? I'm gonna log back in, but they never didn't send.
Yeah, all I saw was Matt. Oh, now Matt's
Oh.
back too.
I didn't send that before.
So not only
Hey!
did my computer crash, my internet crashed too because
Hey,
Ouch.
That the
Fuck
same thing
everything.
just happened to me. So
Yeah, it was just me and Emily, so we went to Pound Town.
Oh,
without you.
Ed, did like Pavlov Media fuck up for you too?
I mean, you left, and then like Emily was saying something, and then I don't know, it must have been really stupid or something. Because then my computer's like, you don't want to hear this.
Oh, we were all talking about going to Pound Town, and then you guys bailed on us, so we're like,
Yeah,
we'll go to
I don't
Pound
wanna
Town
go
by
to-
ourselves.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, man.
You missed it. It was great.
We
Pound Town's fun.
Mhm. I really enjoyed myself.
You?
You know,
I feel like that should be the title now. Going to Pound Town.
To Pound Town.
off to Pound
I like
Town
you
we
guys
go.
are welcome for just all the titles.
I like thinking of titles, okay? I literally started thinking of titles for the podcast while I was at work a week before this podcast.
That's not improv, though. That's by definition not improv. You got to be careful. You don't want to frame. You got to give talking points essentially, but you don't want to like steer a conversation in improv because like it becomes something. It's really easy for that to become transparent to the audience. At which point they're like,
Well, that's
This
why
was
I haven't
planned.
mentioned any of said titles.
"Good," because I get that way too. I'll be like, "It'd be funnier if we mentioned Alex like as he's actually dead," but I didn't want to get too specific. I figured we'll see where that goes. Because if you try and wedge too many jokes, too many actual jokes, it becomes like, I don't know. It's a balancing act.
It just won't
Yeah.
fit.
It just
It just won't fit.
you got no matter how many times you
Yeah.
take it to Pound Town, it just won't fit.
So, Mike, are you
Yeah.
gonna all of your and Emily's banter? You're just gonna pretty much cut from like the joke after the game to the next game.
I'm gonna cut all of Emily from the game.
Okay, cool. just find her frequency and get that shit out of here.
You can't see it, but I'm pouting right now.
What?
You can't see it, but I'm pouting right now.
She's audibly pounding.
Oh, you're pounding right now? Yeah. we all
Ah!
are.
She's down to Pound Town.
P-O-U-T.
Pound
Ah,
Town.
Pound Town. Yeah.
It's where cats go when they hunt. It's Pounce Town.
Oh God! Imagine if this podcast actually takes off and suddenly people start shipping and all that.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Well, people are just gonna
So
look in the
wait,
street and be
okay.
like,
So what would be the names be of people? You know, because like Korra had like Makora and like Korasami. What would be our names for us shipping each other? What would the fan names for us be then? It'd be like
Memily, I guess.
Memily. You got
it would just be Mike Scooby Doo. Movie Doo? Just kidding.
Scoot the
well, of
Shaggy
course.
Bear
I mean,
kinda.
obviously, me and Ed are meant for each other. So Med is gonna have to be
Med.
the thing.
Medical.
Club Med.
That would
Club
also
Med.
work for me, Mike. You
Mike
asshole.
Gwynn.
You're right.
Mike Gwynn.
Or no, me and Mike together. You know, Mike or Matt. Wait.
Oh fuck!
No, wait. Memily.
It would have to be.
Mike-
It would have to be with. It would be like Marumba.
Or Mike you. Mike you.
That's my favorite dance,
Mike
the
Ew.
marumba.
The flaming Marumbas.
Aren't those like those now and later type of candies?
Marumbas? I'm pretty
Mambas.
sure that's a word
Oh,
we just made
mambas,
up.
mambas. Yeah, the like sour like they're like
They're
four
like
and
elevators, but no.
Starburst. Yeah.
I have less than zero idea what you're referring to, so.
You
Those
were
are
in
before your
kindergarten when
time.
they came out. You were in kindergarten. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Do you remember, there was a commercial on ESPN for the NBA, their NBA coverage, like their team, and it takes place on like a bus, a tour bus or something, and it was like, the bit was always like their commentators, their announcers would be hanging out with like an actual NBA star, and in the one commercial, it was their commentators hanging out with Shaq, and they were playing Scrabble.
God.
And Shaq was just like, oh look, Shaq to million, and he just like puts down like and you see the board, every word has the word Shaq in it, and he just goes, and then one of the commentators is like, where do you get so many cues? And he just looks at him, dead serious, and just goes, don't worry about it. Oh look, Shaqtus, and then just puts down Shaqtus. It's one of those commercials where no matter how I explain it, it'll never be as funny as watching it. It's
Right.
impossible.
I
Wasting
get
your
the
time.
gist.
You get the jizz.
You got the jizz?
You got the jizz. Or
Got it
you didn't
right.
leave the
Wait,
jizz
wait,
at
wait,
Pound Town,
wait,
did you?
did you get the spunk? Are you allowed to say that?
I hope
I'm
you know that
allowed to say spunk, fucker.
we're razzing you because you're new, not because you're a girl. We razzed Clarky as well.
No, I know.
Yeah.
We will razz
Hey,
everybody.
listen, I don't mind the razzing, man. I can take the razzing.
Razzmatazz.
You say that.
You got to be careful.
I took it all of freshman year. I think I could take it.
No comment. But
Listen, Emily Sunken Ship, you'll take it as much as you want to.
I'll tell you what, though, you got to be careful because you don't want to be like dealing with Raz while you're driving. You don't want road Raz.
Uh,
That was a labored. That was a labored punchline. My head stretched the imagination.
I appreciate it.
We went from point A to point Z in 2 seconds flat.
that's pretty impressive.
We skipped right over Pound Town.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say point
and,
A
you know,
to point P for pound.
we also skipped over my favorite letter, Aka. So, you know, that too.
With the umlaut.
Oh, God.
It's
All right, so do you want to go on to the
Let's do all right, let's move. Let's
Dr. Know-It-All?
keep the train going, Dr. Know-It-All time.
Hey!
All right, so I think let's do this. Let's have Emily ask us some questions for Dr. Know-It-All, and me, Ed, and Matt will be know-it-alls.
All right.
So, all right, so
Okay.
this is the game of Dr. Know-It-All.
And if our audience has any questions,
Audience, type in as many questions as you have. They can be anything, and Dr. Know-It-All will answer them. But, you know, since there's that delay, you can type them in right now, and we'll get them eventually and just use
Well, I
them.
mean, no, Emily will be soliciting the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
I'll
that
be
the audience...
relaying.
But yeah, definitely, send them now. Start sending them now.
the audience has a delay, so you can just start sending them
stop
through.
what you're doing.
I will be relaying
Ask us
the
things.
audience questions as well as throwing in my own.
Okay, so the way this works is Dr. Know-It-All, we have our special guest Dr. Know-It-All here tonight, and he is going to answer some very pertinent questions from our audience. Emily is going to be running this game and asking some questions of Dr. Know-It-All, and Dr. Know-It-All is going to try and do his best to lend his expertise to answer those questions. So take it away, Emily, and get it. Let's introduce Dr. Know-It-All to everybody here.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Dr. Know-It-All. Today we have a special guest, where the title comes from, Dr. Know-It-All, who is an expert on everything. But the catch is that Dr. Know-It-All has 3 heads, and each head can only say 1 word at a time. But regardless of that, he will still be able to answer all of your questions. So, Dr. Know-It-All, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? Say a little bit about yourself.
Pause. I forgot to do the order of who's going to be who and Dr. Know-It-All.
It's
Also,
you,
it's gonna
Ed, and
be
me.
Mike, Ed, and
Yeah,
Matt.
We'll do that? Okay.
Yeah, it's Mike,
Okay.
Ed, and Matt. in that
Resume.
order.
Unpause. All right.
So, Emily,
Mike, Ed, and Matt in that order for Dr. Know-It-All. Would
Okay.
you guys like to introduce yourself?
Yes.
I
would
Like
too
take
some
time
to
make
myself
feel
comfortable
around
all
people.
of
color.
All right, I would like to take some time to get myself comfortable around people of color. Okay, let's open it up to the audience questions. Our first question says, how many geese does it take to travel to Polynesia? Dr. Know-It-All?
It
takes
Dozens
and
dozens
and
dozens
of
dozens
and
dozens
of
dozens
behind
closed
doors
so
geese
can
travel
fast.
dozens
and
Dozens.
Okay, it takes multiple dozens for geese to travel fast, in short. Okay, our next question is, what are the best Sharpie colors for sniffing Sharpies?
the
best
Color
for
sniffing
is
blue
right
left.
Okay, the best color for sniffing is blue, right, left. So you have to kind of just hover them over your right and left nostril in a very syncopated kind of fashion. All right, next question. How nutritious is broken glass?
broken
glass
Can't
be
digested
very
well
unless
you
pour
hot
oatmeal
down
your
Pants.
2.
Lubricate.
Your.
Intestines.
That.
Will.
Expedite.
Glasses.
Nutrition.
Okay, so apparently in order to properly digest glass, you have to put oatmeal down your pants. Next question. What is a dozen?
A.
Dozen.
Can.
B.
Described.
Many.
Dozens.
Of.
Dozens.
A dozen can be described as many dozens of dozens. Next question. Are mermaids real?
No.
Of.
Course.
There.
Real.
Why.
Would.
They.
Take.
So.
Long.
To.
Put.
Them.
Selves.
Together.
In.
Order.
Of.
Importance.
And.
Dozens.
Of.
Genuses.
Of.
Mermen.
Can.
Be.
Found.
In.
Antarctica.
With.
Whales.
All right, the long and short of that is yes, mermaids are in fact real. Next audience question. Does Pound Town have any sister cities?
Pound.
Town.
Has.
Several.
Sisters.
But.
Only.
One.
Is.
Fuckable.
That.
Is.
Fact.
You.
Slut.
Pound Town has many sisters, but only one of them is fuckable, you slut. Okay. How do I get rid of butt muscle cramps?
But.
That's an audience member.
But.
Is.
Sacred.
Butt is sacred. Well said. Okay, I think we have time for one more audience question, if they would be so kind as to send one.
Nope.
Okay, if that's not the case, then I will ask one final question myself.
All right.
Dr. Know-It-All, please tell me, what is the secret to the universe?
The.
Universe.
Is.
Dozens.
Of.
Sacred.
Dozens.
Wanting.
Geese.
To.
Fornicate.
With.
Dozens.
Of.
Mermen.
Okay, thank you very much. Everyone, this was Dr. Know-It-All. Give them a hand.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's it. Thanks.
Insert gong noise here.
Those were great questions. I don't think we've ever had to answer a question about sniffing Sharpies before.
Thank you, audience, for that. And I just got your other question now, and I apologize that it didn't make it into the
We
game.
can do it.
Let's answer with some
Answer.
banter. Let's answer with some banter.
What was the question?
The question was, what galaxy are you from?
The Know-It-All Galaxy, clearly.
Duh.
I'm
Of
the
course.
Doctor Know-It-All.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome sauce. All right, let's move on to the final game. Let's go ahead and play our ending game, Sex Positions. Our favorite.
Such a good game.
I want Conan. I wish Conan were here to be like just in the background. That's the best fucking game. That's like my. That's like my. That's to date my favorite Chimp Knuckles moment. Only because if you listen to the uncut one of that show, I think it was show 2. I'm like, guys, you're supposed to be cheering for the previous game, and he's like, fine. And so you can't really tell without that context, but he's pretty mad about it when he's like, that's the best fucking game.
my favorite thing was just how distant he sounded when he screamed about drums that one time. That was in show 2, I believe, where he's just like, "Someone's fucking drums!" Really far away.
That was like the first show, or like one of the practices, I think.
Yeah,
Was
because
it?
he had he was using his tablet, and he would just like tilt the tablet, and it would just sound like he was like at the other end of the room. The best fucking trick.
It sounds like he had like an angry neighbor.
Are those practices still on the thing?
What?
Are those practices still online?
I
Or are
think
they
so.
long gone?
Like,
No, they're
what
there.
the fuck is this shit?
What? Oh my
Yeah.
god. So much anger.
I literally just picked up my mic and put it at arm's length and just.
Oh.
What the fuck's going on here?
All right, so
Let's do some sex positions here. So,
yeah.
all right. So sex positions, the way sex positions works is we are going to take turns coming up with a sex position, and then as one person comes up with the sex position, the other members of the group are going to take turns describing that sex position. And then at the end, the original person is going to correct them and tell them what the true meaning of that sex position is.
Okay, so we're gonna
Since-
actually make it so that the original person does the definition.
Yeah, we didn't originally plan on that, but like I think 2 or 3 people did it last week, and I thought it was pretty. Like it sounded pretty funny, and I figured, why not let the original person have a go?
Well, they kind of have time to think of one, so it's
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more likely to be funny. It'd be funnier if it was funny.
It'd be funnier if it were funny.
Oh.
Okay.
So all right, so I guess we'll do the order. I guess I'll start. I'm Chimp with a capital C tonight.
Hey.
Clearly.
Hey. Oh,
No,
so okay. Here we
Emily
go.
begins with an E, not an A. Sorry.
Oh man, M Night scuba diving. So on that note, all right. So the first sex position is the capital C.
The capital C is where you and your partner are wearing floaties in the middle of the ocean for at least 4 hours before the act occurs.
Okay.
Capital letter C, not capital SEA.
I know. I heard
It's
you.
interpretive.
All right.
Is it my turn now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so the capital C is when a boy holds a girl's legs on his shoulders and she bends down, thereby arching her back in order to suck his dick, and therefore kind of making a backward C with her body.
See, I like having
God.
the female perspective on this. I would never have thought of that.
Yeah, right?
I don't care about floaties. I don't know.
You got something about floaties.
I just got these floaties and want to use them.
The
Scrappy Doo sounds downright tasteful. It sounds like a ballerina routine. I like it.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
The capital C is where you perform coitus in any of the Capitol buildings in DC, and you have to try and still look like a tourist.
Hey, wait a
Amazing.
minute. But that's just the C. What if she wants the D?
That's why you're in the
The
deep
capital
sea.
C is the act right before she gets the D,
Yeah.
or he, whatever. We don't care.
All right,
Whatever,
Knuckles,
whatever.
what is the capital C?
The capital C is where it's basically what you described, Emily, except it is backwards because what you described was the dyslexic capital C, or the DC, because it's facing backwards. So invert what you were saying, and then you've got the capital C.
All right.
Okay.
So there we go. All right, Ed, give us another sex position here.
Well, what I think is fun is the intergalactic party foul.
The intergalactic party foul. Okay, so the intergalactic party foul is basically right after you come back from a con and you're still in your cosplay, specifically for Guardians of the Galaxy cosplay. It's basically where when you come back and you're all sweaty and gross and your makeup is basically falling off, but you fuck anyway, therefore doing a disservice to your original cosplay.
Very, very literal.
Yeah, very very specific.
Yeah. All right. The intergalactic party foul is when you're fucking stuck up someone in space and you jizz, and the jizz flies through space, hits a black hole, and then lands on your face in an alternate dimension.
You're just casually strolling down the street and just
Oh God!
Not
Is
again.
that mine? It feels like mine.
It tastes like mine. Wait, what?
Damn it! I got the jizz of it.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Chip Knuckles.
All right. So, okay, the intergalactic party foul, right? So you take a bottle of soda, put some Pop Rocks in it, and plug it up. Then you shove the bottle, opening out into your ass. Fuck the girl, and as she's fucking you, she's shaking it up, and eventually the cork comes off, and it shoots you so far up that you enter orbit.
Huh.
Damn.
You know, all my corked soda bottles.
Yeah, you know.
It's a glass bottle. It's Mexican.
You weren't born yet when we had that.
It's classy as hell.
I was still in kindergarten. I don't know.
Oh,
You and your plastic cork and your plastic bottles and.
Yeah, right. All right, Ed.
vital
All right.
technology.
Well, what the intergalactic party foul actually is when you are at a party and then you get into your spaceship and you drunk drive your spaceship and you crash land on a planet that has life on it, and you vomit all over the planet, and you end up sleeping with everyone's sister on that planet.
Oh, so
And
now
everyone's
there's
sister.
plutonium
Everyone else off.
fornication. I see how it is.
And
Everyone's
so that is an intergalactic party foul, and so everyone, it's just really awkward with everyone on that planet the next morning, and you just want to disappear.
You have to
Wait,
take
crash
the
your ship.
shuttle ride of shame.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
All right.
my turn.
Yes.
Okay, the mobile carpool lane.
All right. The mobile carpool lane is where you're driving a car in the carpool lane and you try and distract one of your passengers with a mobile, the little things that babies play with. And then while they're distracted, you secretly fuck them.
All right, so the mobile carpool lane differs from your traditional carpool lane. The traditional carpool lane involves getting roadhead from multiple girls at once because you have to do that in order to ride in the HOV lane. But the mobile part comes in when you drive off of the guardrail off those ramps and just basically get roadhead and jizz while in the air before crash landing.
Oops.
Oops. Intense.
Oops.
The mobile carpool lane is basically when you have to get a bunch of couples inside of a car as possible, and they get the car rocking back and forth, but you have to get the car rocking so much that the car then moves without putting any gas in the car, and it moves so fast because you're going so fast, and you've got so much momentum because of the car's rocking so much that you just go the speed limit in the carpool lane.
Hmm.
With at least 5 to 10 couples in your compact car,
Okay.
all in unison.
So what the mobile carpool lane actually is the preferably female counterpart of the sexual relationship gets into a carpool lane and sticks her mobile phone down the front of her pants, while the male counterpart, probably back home, is texting her. And you have to make sure that the mobile phone is on vibrate when you do this. He's texting her what he's going to do to her when she gets back, one word at a time.
All right.
I like it.
All right.
Okay.
Strava.
Another round, or is that it?
All right. One more. All right. The half-assed last laugh.
Okay.
Okay, so the half-assed last laugh is when two old people are having sex in a nursing home and one has a heart condition. And right in the middle of just yes. And then right in the middle of just doing the deed and finishing off all over old Mabel, the man just has a heart attack and just sort of dies right in the middle of it.
Well, the half-assed last laugh is where two strangers who have never met, are blindfolded, and they then get together, and they have to. They both realize halfway that each other only has like half of an ass, but they only have one butt cheek, and so they get going, and as soon as they both realize that, they laugh, but it's the last time because it's not. Where do you go from there?
Okay, so the half-assed last laugh is when somebody is giving somebody else a rim job, and in order to do so properly, they're holding half of the ass to like spread things. And
Just things.
Just things.
No
Spleens,
things.
spleens, ears, bananas, whatever.
so during said rim job, the person receiving it farts, making the person giving laugh really hard, and the vibrations from said laughter make the other person come.
All right.
Yeah.
So actually, the half-ass last laugh was only successfully performed once, and it was the exact moment that, and it was also his favorite position. But it was the exact moment Adam Sandler fucked his career for the last time.
Hey-o.
I like that.
That's one celebrity couple I wish would go away. Adam Sandler and his career.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that because before you were born, Emily, he was funny.
Hey, listen, I've seen older Adam Sandler movies. Thank you very much.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was never like high class. He's actually done a handful of movies that were like. You ever see Rain Over Me?
Or Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, arguably.
Awesome.
He's done some good stuff. He's
I've
capable.
seen
Anger
Spanglish.
Management's pretty good,
I like
right?
Spanglish.
Yeah, and even Funny People, the parts where it's not fucking ridiculous, and Adam Sandler foretelling his own career. Those
Yeah,
are,
no.
which is weird, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I
makes me
blatantly
mad.
refused to see Pixels, so I just watched the
Thank
reviews
you.
of it, and there was this
Ugh.
one that just was so fucking funny that I was just like, that's it, that's all I need out of this stupid ass franchise.
Was
it
the
Mo-
really angry guy?
Was it
Yes.
Movie Bob's thing?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Funnier than the movie could ever be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They should have just had Movie Bob write the fucking movie.
Yeah, no, I blatantly refuse. And the fact that got so much money just makes me so mad, especially
did
as a
it?
film writer. Just like, ah!
Okay, well, the thing is that movie's based off of like a 2 or 3 minute long short.
That was
It's
actually
basic-
apparently good.
It's made to
Whoa.
show off like effects.
Ooh. Adam Sandler's coming, everyone.
Oh no.
He's here to arrest
Here's
us.
on to us, hide!
It was made to show off effects, and from what I can see from the trailers, the effects look cool, but that's really the only thing it looks like it has going for it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why is Peter Dinklage and like Al Pacino? Why are these people? Or is it Al Pacino or Robert De Niro who was in Jack and Jill?
Hey, Peter Dinklage, I'll give you $1 million. All right.
I don't get it.
Uh,
I don't get it.
maybe he
you
knows
know
he's gonna
what?
get
I
pulled up.
actually don't mind Kevin Smith as an actor. Like,
I know for a fact that he's kind of a dick because he went to my high school and
Really?
he was the class bully in high school. He was like he was that typical jock asshole.
Wait, Kevin Smith or Kevin
Kevin
James?
Smith?
Kevin James.
Well, I'm sorry, Kevin James. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm
God
like
damn
the guy who like.
I was like, Clerks? Or...
God damn it,
He
Saudi
made
Arabia.
an entire movie about people arguing about Star Wars. Like that guy's the class bully. What? Have you seen
damn
all this?
You messed me up by saying Kevin Smith, Sindo from Mortal Kombat. Damn it. I'm running out of like similar sounding words.
How could you do that, Emily Sharknado?
Oh, hell no.
Emily Sci-Fi Channel spelled SCIFI. Ugh.
Emily,
Yeah,
strap
no,
on, you
but-
get out of here.
Actually,
Anyway.
isn't it spelled SCYFY?
Now it is. It's SYFY because they're just like, fuck it, Sharknado, that's all we're making now.
Ugh.
But yeah, Kevin James went to my high school. He was in the same class as Mick Foley, the wrestler. And they were
I
both in
don't
the wrestling
know
team
him.
together. Mick Foley, god damn it, he's not that old.
I just don't watch wrestling if it helps.
He was Mankind, the dude with the mask.
Oh,
known to, like, destroy
okay, I know who
himself.
you're talking about.
He's like my hometown hero. He's the nicest dude. Like, straight up an awesome guy. He's always, like, I once sold him a laptop when I worked at Circuit City. He showed up to my store and just was like, everyone was freaking out.
When
he
you
was
worked
like-
at Circuit City.
He was,
Circuit
yeah, back,
City.
talk about dating myself. Jesus Christ.
I still don't know how old you are, so for me,
Don't nobody tell her.
Between
He's 48.
20 and 90.
Somewhere in there. But yeah, I sold him a laptop. He was like, he was joking with me. He's like, I gotta get a new laptop for my son because I caught him watching porn on the old one. And I was like, listen, buddy, it's cool if you gotta watch that stuff, but I mean, you can't be watching the WWE divas on that thing. Those are my coworkers. Those are my friends.
Jesus.
And I'm like, that's awesome to hear from Mick fucking Foley. Tell me about his kid watching porn of his coworkers. Like, what? Awesome. And that's why I stopped trying in life, because after that, where can you possibly go from there? My life was complete that very instant.
You guys know the goalie in the World Cup male soccer team? You know who I'm talking about?
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Something Howard. Tim Howard?
Tim Howard. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he went to my high school.
Nice.
So so we get a bunch of when I was back in high school, we got a bunch of like signed stuff from him after the
some
World
reason-
Cup.
Oh my God.
For some reason, I was picturing you saying we got a lot of soccer balls kicked at us from him. Like he would just stand outside the high school
No,
and kick
no.
soccer balls at kids.
No. He was a little bit older than me, but
That's what makes it funny. Like he's just a 30-year-old man kicking soccer balls at kids leaving the high school. Like, damn it, Howard's back again.
God, Emily, say it ain't so. Is that true?
my freshman year of high school, I did get a basketball thrown directly at my face.
I mean, that just
Okay.
sounds like high school.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, I mean we've all
Okay,
had.
when I was in middle school, we had this like recess monitor who like was actually like racist, but she didn't because like
Was she abusing her power to like abruptly arrest the black kids and put them in timeout?
actually yes.
She just
Um,
like
Oh my
Yes.
Use
God.
excessive
no.
force against only the
Okay,
black
okay.
kids in
There's
school.
one day. There's one day when there's a kid who's black when it was shooting on a basketball goal and then went to like another goal.
A hoop?
shooting a basketball goal.
Well, like playing on a basketball
Listen,
goal.
film kid.
And sports, are they okay? Sports?
I can
So,
sport.
okay, he was playing basketball.
There we go.
Goal, and then moved to another one, and she like was like started screaming at him and like made him like sit down, and then a white kid who was like playing with him like took a basketball and like threw it as hard as he could like at her head. And she just kind of like moved out of the way and didn't say anything.
Oh my
I'm
God.
what? One of these things is actually dangerous. The other thing doesn't matter.
Oh
You
my
picked the
God.
wrong day to be black, little Billy.
Clearly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if she's still around, but
I'm picturing like a very special episode of Recess where like the gang learns about racist hall monitors, like like basically the kid version of like horrible police brutality, where it's like it's the hall monitor, or the recess monitor, who's just abusing her power and being racist about it.
See, I was picturing that coach from Glee, the female coach from Glee, for some
I
reason.
love
doing that.
Jane Lynch. She's
Jane
fucking
Lynch.
awesome.
No, the other one, the one with the brown hair.
oh, the one that doesn't matter.
I don't actually watch Glee. I
I
just
don't
know
know.
Jane Lynch is
I
in it.
just-
Yeah.
I watched like the first season, and then it got stupid. So
So what is she like? Some tough like? Oh, I'm picturing like
she's a very burly
Yeah.
female.
every time you say female gym coach, that's kind of the stereotype. It's like
Yeah, she basically plays directly into the stereotype.
she's just like,
Mm.
All right, ladies, hit the showers. Hit those showers real good.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
It's like the sports teacher from Hairspray. Jesus.
Oh,
not the
that's
deaf
Sports
Hairspray.
teacher.
sports teacher on the deaf kids production of Hairspray.
I
Wait, John-
think there's
John
there's
Travolta played
literally
everyone
a
on that,
shirt.
right?
There's literally a shirt that says, "Hooray, sports! Do the thing! Win all the points!" And I need that shirt desperately.
The Oatmeal is kind of notorious for not understanding sports.
Yes,
And he
I'm
puts
actually,
on
I
a
actually
lot
was
of-
reading. I was reading an Oatmeal comic that he posted as like we're doing this podcast. I'm being a little guilty of that. 'Cause I was like,
Shame
"Ah."
Multitasking.
It was during one of the low periods. It's okay.
There are no low
Why
periods.
it was low.
What are you trying to say, Matthew?
By saying low period, you're implying that we ever reach any sort of high, and that's just disingenuous. Yeah.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller. Oh man.
I wish I was a little bit taller, okay?
Yeah, Matt, you're the tallest
Damn
one
it! We
here.
almost made it through this whole thing without you making a short joke, Emily.
We thought because it was just sound, it was gonna be fine. but
Wait a minute, are
no.
you short?
I'm 5'0", so yeah.
I wouldn't have let you on the podcast if I knew you were short.
Emily, short person. Are you short? All right.
And then
All right.
Emily, someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, someone's in the kitchen. I know, How short was she?
Careful, that song is copyrighted, Mike.
Fuck that. It's a cover version. Free. I don't know.
Free
Trump
speech.
2016.
Guns for everyone.
I want the common like whenever you get caught in a pickle and you have to like talk your way out of it. I want it to be like you just yell out Trump 2016 and then everyone's like, oh, we can't take what he says seriously. Oh, I see. He's retarded. And I don't mean like in the offensive way. I mean his development has actually been retarded by Donald Trump. He's been
I
retarded.
can't believe that's actually, like, he's actually doing the thing. And this is coming from the person that's worried that Chris Christie, my own governor, is going to be doing the thing.
Oh God. You know, it's really funny because you know that the vast majority of people are just trolling Donald Trump into spending his own money.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for everybody except for the people that are actually fooled into voting for him.
Yeah.
It's a great parting gift for Jon Stewart. It is like basically the best gift he could
Yeah,
ask
it's
for.
basically like you're just giving it to me at this point.
He doesn't have to try anymore. And
Mhm.
Trevor Noah's it's a gift to Trevor Noah too, just like the whole
Is he replacing Jon Stewart?
Yep.
Yes, I
And
love Trevor Noah.
And it's great. It's just like with John Oliver when he replaced Stewart for the summer, and what's his face, Mark Weiner had that sex scandal. That was a gift from God to John Oliver. He might not even be on HBO right now if it wasn't for that, because that made his summer. That story, that was great.
Amazing.
So thank God for Donald Trump just being Donald Trump.
Thank-
Honestly, I was like, I was not looking forward to this election cycle. Now I can't. I don't want it to end.
yeah. Mike,
I
you
think
actually,
you
I realized
will
you.
soon.
Mike, did you ever read Bloom County comics? I know they're from the 80s.
Okay, it sounds familiar. Is that the one with like the duck-billed dude?
It's the one with Opus the Penguin,
Yeah.
who was then rewritten into another comic of his. Anyway, Berkeley Breathed, after 25 years, brought back Bloom County, and people think the reason he did it is because of Donald Trump, because all of his comics he's posting, they're gold. Like, he's a great comic artist.
It's inspirational, man.
Random side note, you guys, because I basically ran downstairs to my kitchen during the intermission in Dating Game to get food, I've been trying desperately to eat pasta with my hands because I didn't have enough time to get a fork.
God, Emily.
That's some improv dinner right there.
So
Well played. Well eaten.
Or baby.
I do what I can.
Okay, so your mom is just gonna or your dad is gonna open the door, and what are they gonna see? They're gonna see you with pasta sauce all over your hands,
Well, actually,
cursing into the computer.
I've been doing a pretty good job with not getting a lot of sauce on my hands because this is just chicken parm with like plain pasta under it. So thus far, I've not devolved into 3-year-old eating territory.
Yes.
You probably should just get it over with.
Well, I mean, it is already like 11:15.
Is it Emily Sloppy Eater? Is it?
Aw.
God.
Sorry. Anyway, I mean,
Emily's
it's
spaghetti and meatballs.
Wanna
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, let's do the
Call
closeout
it.
thing here.
Emily
All right.
Fettuccine.
Let's do the. All right, so this has been show 5 of Chimp Knuckles, an improv comedy podcast.
Yeah.
We are doing this all the time, every week. We're doing this every week, Sunday nights at 9. If you are interested in becoming a lucky member of our let's call it studio audience, we will be posting the links to these on our Twitter and on our Facebook and on our YouTube for you guys to find. And you can just go to YouTube, watch the video, and you'll have a little thing that says, "Hey, click to participate," and then you can submit us suggestions when we solicit them.
Yeah.
Or you could just tell us how much we suck or send us death threats. Whatever,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever floats your boat.
Fun fact, you guys, if you just search Chimp Knuckles Improv, we're the first thing to come up, our channel.
Thank God.
So
And not
if
a
you search
retarded
the name of the
monkey.
show.
The key word is improv there. Because it just
Also,
search-
I want to take this time. Thank you, audience, for your participation this week. It was very
Yeah,
helpful.
thank you, audience.
all of you, every one of our audience
Every
members,
single
The
one of
last
you.
member.
every single audience, all of our audience member was.
I'm going to personally thank every audience member. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send
Uh-huh.
all of her.
messages and I'll thank them in person. I will shake every audience member's hand.
Exactly.
While we're
So,
thanking people, thank you guys for having me on the podcast in the first place.
Yeah,
Thank you
you're
for
never
coming
welcome
on.
back
It was
ever
great.
again.
Thank you.
yeah, so those of you, we are on, if you want to listen to the uncut, unedited stream, we have it on our YouTube channel. If you want to follow us on the Twitter and like us on the Facebook, or like us on the Twitter and follow us on the, I don't know how the fuck it works. I just do it. And then we are on Google Plus, I guess. Sure, why not? We are on all those things. We also have our website, www.chimpknuckles.com. And we've also got on the iTunes or I guess the Android, whatever the Android equivalent of is. So we are on. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, and we are using some music here from the good folks at bensound.com. I still don't know what their slogan that I've come up with is "We do music," and that's good enough.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
that's
welcome,
literal.
bensound.com. That's a good slogan to have. They've done our music.
And while you're subscribing and all that, feel free to share these podcasts on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, what have you, and get the word out because we actually do funny shit. So why
Yeah.
not?
We're gonna go viral even if we actually have to like infect people with actual viruses. We're gonna go viral, damn it.
Yeah.
It'll
You-
happen.
You either laugh or get the flu and die. I
The
mean, one of those.
CDC won't know what hit them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
We are not FDA approved, and that's okay.
we're gonna take over the CDC and rename it the CKC.
Hey!
Hey-oh! Everyone
all
hates that. So yeah, we don't have. What was our? Well, okay. Where were we standing with the closing tagline?
We still
here?
don't have one.
We were. What was it? It was chimp fuckles, and then it was like hug your chimps, and then it was spay your chimps, and then show. Oh, I don't remember what show 3's one was. I think that we found our tagline there, and then we just forgot it.
Show for your chimps. Do not let them drunk drive.
How about have a good night, you guys, and keep knuckling your chimps.
Keep knuckling those chimps.
Ew. Ew. No.
no.
God, no.
No? All right.
Here,
I'm fine with it.
keep,
prudes.
keep,
Fun chimp
keep-
knuckling.
keep fuckling your chimps. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's
chip
so
knuckles.
much better.
Yes.
Chip
I think
knuckles.
it is a whole lot more tasteful, actually.
Yeah,
Chip
keep knuckling.
knuckles. We could chip knuckles. The
No,
only
no,
thing
that was
we
it,
can
that was
do in
it.
the room.
Chip knuckles. We could do. Matt, that was it.
It's actually pretty accurate.
That's one for the bumper stickers. We'll use that one.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone. Thank
Thanks
you.
for listening. We love you.
We do. We love you. Bye bye.
Kisses.
Well, I'm all right with you. I'm a little wary on the count. All right, yeah, fine. Good night.
All right. That was good.